that is not the one that I prepared as my main apparition.
Oh, that's
So I got two.
That's what the star means. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you click a star, then it changes your.
Yeah. So in the morning I can switch my primary apparition, and I do have a feat that allows me, which is called Circle of Spirits, and that in once per round I can switch my primary spirits.
So you have a special feat that allows you to change not daily but per round.
Yes.
That is Channeler Stance?
The Circle of Spirits, which is part of the liturgist practice. Yeah.
Okay. If we are on the topic of spells, first of all, note that I changed the runic weapon and the shield. They're different. Because
runic weapon.
Because I do not count minutes. I count encounters. I count scenes. And I think having played the spellcaster before, I think shield sucks if you can only use it once per encounter. So it has a bit of a cooldown, but you should be able to use it twice or maybe 3 times.
Okay.
Oh, you mean the shield block reaction?
Shield cantrip.
The shield cantrip.
Yeah, you mean the shield block reaction?
No, when you use the shield block, it's gone, but you can cast it again.
Yeah.
Normally it says it's a 10-minute cooldown, right?
Yeah. And that freaking sucks.
That seems odd. Yeah. I mean,
when I played the spellcaster, I didn't see that. I thought it was every turn. I also didn't see that actually shield is slightly more powerful than just bringing a regular shield. But
oh yeah.
But when I noticed it's pretty much once per encounter, I almost dropped the spell.
Yeah. I mean, that's
it's
effectively what it
amounts
to.
Now it's even better. Thank you.
Wait, if you would tell me that actually I might even do that. Let's talk about it. If you would say that shield was exactly as it is in the book, but it lasts until the end of the encounter or until you take damage, or until it blocks damage, I think that is much better.
Oh, does it say it's only a single round?
It's until the start of your next turn.
That's always the case.
Yeah.
That has always been the case, that it's for 1 round, Terry.
What do you think about this? What do you think about these 2 options?
So
I mean, I totally get that at low levels it feels terrible, because shield, the cantrip, it blocks so little, and you can only use it like once an encounter. But at later levels, I think the shield cantrip gets pretty strong compared to marshals raising their shield.
It gains a hardness 5 per 2 levels.
Yeah,
that
I've never really played with
which is what I would expect the damage output of enemies to be as you level up.
Yeah.
Keep it competitive, and it does pretty much reduce damage no matter what, and then disappears instead of a shield, and it actually has a lot of hardness. So it's slightly more effective as a shield versus a normal shield, but the fact it's only once. Only 1 round?
So I think the intent for the shield is if you cast it using a single action, you get to use the raised shield reaction for free, basically, right?
No, when you cast it, then it's kind of like a floating shield with you. You have the reaction. You have the shield block reaction, and you still need to use.
You still only get a single reaction, right? Because it's
exactly.
like
so.
It's like a marshal having to actually raise their shield, right?
Yeah.
In default BF2E, it's a once per encounter shield block reaction, and by default, the shield gives an AC bonus.
It's not okay. It is a +1 AC bonus, and it does have a hardness 5, which is good for preventing damage. but I find it annoying that you first of all have to know that you're about to be attacked before your next turn, so you can raise it, and then you can't use it again until the next encounter, or maybe even the next encounter.
Depending on, yeah.
So
I'm fine with both. So as a spellcaster, thank you. I would like to ask because I'm fine with homebrew, but I'm not fine with not knowing things ahead of time as a player.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was.
So I did not. So in this case, it's in my favor, right? Yeah. But I did not see this. I did not see this in the homebrew changes. So
you're right. There are some changes because I would like the game to always be as cool and as exciting as it can be, and I find that some things dampen that feeling. And because I can't go over every spell and every feat and every power in the game ahead of time, I do some things on the fly. Shield and Runic Weapon were prepared beforehand because they were chosen by other players. And I'm sorry that I forgot to tell you about it.
No, in this case it's fine. But just so you know, I would prefer if you change something like that, add it in the homebrew chat, so we know.
Yes, I will, and we're discussing this with some other stuff, and that's why I'm asking that when you already have a plan for second level, let me see it.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, so I'm gonna leave it alone now, which means it works as usual, except you can cast it again within the same encounter. After
and Runic Weapon you also changed, you said?
Yes, because it says originally duration, I think 10 minutes or 1 minute, and I just changed it to
1
encounter.
minute.
Okay, cool, thanks.
So
1 encounter?
Yeah, because encounter is 1 minute or 10 minutes. I find that these kinds of things make players rush decisions, which shouldn't be.
Yeah.
It's I can't even count the amount of times in a D&D game where the cleric cast spiritual guardians and then they rush through as many encounters as they can because they wanted to use it before it was spent.
Yeah.
So to know more about me, when there are non-choices or choices that are, in my opinion at least, very boring, I throw them out. That's why I hate, at least in D&D, I hate things like, what's that cleric spell called? Forgot. Fish has it. Guidance. I hate guidance in D&D.
Yeah,
here,
it's like, okay, just cast just cast it all the time. I fully understand what you mean with that, yeah.
For example, I don't have a problem with it in Pathfinder because here it makes slightly more sense. And also there's an inherent guidance immunity.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, let's go kill some bandits.
Yeah, let's get started. Let's go over to the Thorn River camp. Are we playing the right music? Yes. Yes, we are. Okay.
Why is my music not?
Last time, hang on. Last time, with Fish's surprising tracking skill, you found your way into the forest south of Oleg's outpost and tracked the horses that the bandits tracked where the bandits came from that attacked Oleg's outpost, and found yourself approaching a makeshift camp in the middle of a makeshift clearing of the forest near a riverbank, a river fork. And you managed to roll a stealth check that was much better than the, let's say, other people's perception checks. And so you were able to come in close enough to see the camp from what you can see here. I thought there would be more movement block, but okay. Vision blocks. So you can see what you can see from here, and they haven't noticed you yet. I am going to assume that you left your horses far enough behind that they won't be an issue.
Yes.
Of you being discovered. And you see several bandits here, some around the campfire, some are just sitting on logs further away. There's several of them, but perhaps Biden, the bandit lieutenant you captured during the raid on Oleg's outpost, has told you about Kressel, the woman in command of the Thorn River Bandits, and the fact that she carries 2 wicked axes. And you see her right here, sitting near the fire. Let me just remember that. Okay. So my question now is, how do you approach this? What do you do going forward? Will you surprise attack? Will you flank? Will you stay in the shadows? Will you wait? Will you scout? Whatever.
I'm assuming we can see them maybe hiding behind some bushes crouched down. I'm gonna, in a hushed voice, kind of whisper to Kelvin and Rocco and ask them, Should we just jump out at them, attack? What should we do?
Yeah, I'm done with talking. We should jump on them.
Yeah, I agree. I think we should just use the element of surprise while we have it.
Just to make sure, you currently have what looks like enough time. They haven't noticed you. You're hiding in the bushes. They seem to be minding their own business.
Do we want to maybe reposition ourselves, like kind of go back into the forest a little bit?
I want to stay in the back.
And because it kind of matters right now, let's roll for precipitation. Light rain.
Oh no.
So
that actually is beneficial to us in a way.
There's light rain. I'm not going to use the effect because it's not that heavy. The temperature is comfortable. That's a pretty good result. Light rain is slightly bad if you plan on traveling, but not that bad. And what? What is that?
No wind.
Hang on.
Oh yeah, it says in very white font. No wind.
Yeah, it's in white.
It's white font on white background.
Weird.
It's difficult to read, but I was able to see it. Yeah.
Okay.
I passed my perception check.
Why is it all white? Just a regular paragraph. No formatting. Okay. Weird. Should be fine next time. Yeah. So no wind. And the ball is in your court.
Do we go for the leader first or someone else?
I'm looking for my animal companion. Is he?
Where is he?
Not in here?
Might not be
I don't
here.
see him.
Actually, looking at this, Rocco, you might have a very bad time.
What? Why?
Because I'm imagining him running in. There's a ton of people. They're probably just gonna beat the shit out of him.
Then it's up to you to make sure that doesn't happen.
It's up to you specifically.
Eran, did you change something with a token of mine? Because I suddenly don't see the players.
Because you are not there yet.
Okay, because I did see the players before, so just so you know.
Yeah.
But that's fine that I don't see him now.
Right, now you don't see anything?
No, because while I put his character on the map so it'll be easy to get him in, it's hidden, and so he's not there yet.
Okay, if we're not actually in combat yet, can I take a couple seconds to call Kelton and Rocco over and then tell them, show me your weapons. Let me fix them up a bit. Can I cast a spell on them?
Casting a spell, I will re-roll the perception check and give them a bonus on it.
So, I honestly, this is too close of an engagement for my preference.
Uh-huh.
My preference would be to come back out and maybe hit him like from either to the south, like over here somewhere,
I
or to the
I
north.
roll with it. I like to fight with close, but I can see the advantage. I'm up to it.
Do you want to like
I mean-
circle back and go here or something?
Yeah, where I'm not like because I have the volley trait with my bow.
Mhm.
Anything within 30 feet, I'm taking a -1 to hit. So maybe if it's just me and my companion, come around and reposition like down here.
Is
Or
that
so?
okay with everyone?
Yeah, but I think we should maybe all go in that case, no?
I mean, yeah, if we come down to like the south here, I think
Like we 50 feet, 15 feet away from them. Too close.
Yeah, I guess we'd try and sneak over there if can manage.
This is good too.
In a small place
did-
with me, Rocco.
previously did we have a thing where it was the ranges were automatically showing or not, or am I misremembering?
It should be if you select a token and then hover over. No, it's off. I need to find out what happened. I had to move some things.
Okay, I think we might be ready
the
to
trees-
strike then.
All the trees are full, or because we only see
What do you mean by full?
some. This it's a full tree, right?
What do you mean by full?
Are they only stumps
just the
or are they actual full trees that you can get covered behind and
They
stuff?
are trees, and I'm wondering why you can't see the foreground layer.
I just see what looks like where the stump would be.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I
And
click your
I can
token, I
see the
see it.
shadow. I can see the shadow of the full tree.
Yeah, the
foliage,
canopy.
the foliage.
Yeah. Where you see shadow is where the canopy of the tree is.
Okay.
Okay, so this guy here, and I think this guy here as well. Those are not like they just look like objects on the map. They're not like, you know how the other ones, when you hover over them, there's a red box around them.
Yeah.
This guy, this guy, and this guy are not.
Yeah, I
Don't
think
show up
they
as
have.
anything.
I think they both have a secret disposition, but I don't think it's very secret.
But I don't think we can target them.
Yeah, I'm saying they
So-
like.
Oh, now we can.
Oh, now they are. Okay, now they're there.
Okay, I changed their disposition.
Okay.
Okay, before we head in, Rocco, Kelton, let me take a look at your weapons real quick. If
Okay.
you let me guess something.
For sure.
Let me know, Aaron, if I need to roll another self check or something, or if they
For?
notice me, you know.
For casting
I
a
think
spell.
of casting runic weapon on both Rocco and Kelton before we engage, if I have the chance. Not totally fine. I'll just do it during. But
You can cast. Oh, you're casting the spell twice.
on both of them, yeah.
Yeah, 2 castings.
Okay, then what will happen is your previous stealth check. Okay, what is Fish's stealth defense?
Stealth defense. Would that
It'd be 10 plus your stealth modifier.
Yeah, it's 13.
That's typically.
13.
So you have plus
Okay.
3 to stealth.
Your stealth defense is not great. When you
Okay.
cast a spell, there is a good chance that they'll notice you. They currently your previous stealth check was pretty good, but now you're talking about doing something very audiovisual. When you do it, I will roll another perception check for the people who might be watching. So, are you sure you want to do this? I'm not saying you should or you shouldn't. I'm just telling you everything I can think of before I click the button.
Yeah, but if we're
Golden
talking
Rocco, what do you
a
think?
little,
Do you have anything else you want to do?
like, at first, I prefer that you cast a spell, but if we're talking about the little metagaming, if
I would
he
say-
casts a spell and then they will win initiative, they will just add one turn before us, and if we stay hidden, we will just add one single turn before them. So it's not that good to have a surprise on them. You see?
So who else has ranged weapon capabilities?
Fish usually uses range, as
Like
far as I
intros and
know.
spells, you know?
I'll ask you now. Lindsay
Do you?
can do either, whatever you want her to do.
I mean, I would say start out in ranged. I would say here's my thought process. If we start shooting at them with ranged weapons, either A, they're going to shoot back, but it doesn't look like most of these guys are ranged type fighters. That means they have to waste their resources, if you want to call it that, coming to us to engage us, which is preferred. And also gives us the ability to attack them more times before they are able to actually reach us, which is like I said, part of the reason I wanted to reposition. So Rocco, do you not have any ranged capability?
Not really, but it's okay.
You didn't even keep
okay,
one hand crossbow.
I have a hand crossbow, I believe, in my. Oh, I put it in the party stash. So you could take the hand crossbow, because Keldon was carrying that. I just put that in the party stash. So if you look in it should be in there. Pull out a hand crossbow from the stash and the bolts.
Yeah, but I don't have to. It's okay. It's not using any of my abilities, just a regular attack. I don't mind to not attack at all or wait for them to get close and then...
I don't want you to feel like you're doing nothing again.
So
no,
I have... Worst case,
attacking from range, it's not that good for me. So either way, even if I add the range
Don't
weapon,
you have high dex?
Yeah, but it's a regular hit. It's a regular attack. Nothing special.
No, well, I'm saying, like, as opposed to A, doing nothing for a round.
No, I have a lot
B,
of things to do. I didn't say I do nothing.
Okay, your call. Well, there's a hand crossbow or a short bow in the party stash that you very easily could have grabbed. Or I have a sling on Keldon on his person has a sling and sling stones. If you would like that. But I'm just saying, for like the initial onslaught should be everybody attacking with range.
But how exactly is it work? Like we all attack and then we are rolling initiative?
Yeah, we basically be taking surprise round. I guess we'll figure out exactly how Aaron would rule that. But yeah,
If
basically
you're
all of
all
us are gonna be
preparing
like,
to shoot on my mark, and then
Yep.
you just get all one shot before we start.
So
Yeah, we can try and do that.
I will just prepare an aid action.
But I can't
why
prepare
not
to
try to
cast a
inflict
spell.
damage?
So... No?
Hmm?
Are we not preparing to do damage? What do you mean?
Well, I'm saying like if. Actually, I'm gonna move Kelvin over.
I will just aid you. I don't mind. Maybe you hit a crit. It's okay if only one of us can't attack.
If you have the
If it's
ability
more
to
than
inflict
one-
damage, you should.
If it's more than one, then it's a problem. But if it's only me, I will use my action to aid.
Can you aid a strike in combat, Aaron?
I think he can.
I have a feat for it.
All right. I didn't know why you're so dead set against attacking as opposed to aiding, inflicting damage. But
Wait, how? Remind
You
me
can
exactly how
you
it
can
works.
run in. You can run in.
The aid?
Yeah, how does your aid work?
I just sent it.
Yeah.
The aid itself is a reaction, but the action is ready the aid. And with my reaction, I will use the aid in Kelden turns to attack.
I don't see any reason why it shouldn't work for attacks.
Yeah, that's correct. This works for everything. Anything.
Yeah,
okay.
he's basically
Okay.
he's basically Three Musketeering you all.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, so who else? So Lindsay has a ranged weapon, or is it going to be, or what is her capability?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to check. I wanted to check the distance. 50 feet
50?
is too much for her basic stuff.
I mean, she could very easily have one of the hand crossbows or short bows. I don't know what
Yeah,
she's
she
proficient
has-
with.
Why does she have a short bow and no arrows? Give me some arrows.
Yeah, short bows, 60 foot, right?
Hang on. It doesn't say here. Okay, range increment 60. Yeah, she can do a short bow.
Okay. And
By the way,
what's your range?
try double clicking her.
Oh, her character sheet comes up.
You see her entire character sheet. Okay.
Yeah, the full. Let me just click on everything to see. Yep.
Okay, so I want you. I'm asking you and trusting you to not change anything, but I want you to see exactly what she does because you're telling me what she does.
Okay.
Inspire courage as we run it.
She can do that now. But she can do that as the I don't know the trumpet of you starting all this, or she can do it on the first turn of initiative.
Better on the first turn of initiative.
Yeah, I would say we'll just take our initial surprises, and then she can do it as a.
Okay, so you decided
She'll
Rocco is
shoot.
helping. Rocco is helping Kelden. The rest of the people shoot.
Does Fish have a?
Can
like
I
a ranged
cast my
weapon?
runic weapon on Kelden right as he fires?
That'll have to be before this because it takes a little bit to cast, and it takes after that a little bit for him to aim and shoot.
Okay.
So You
you
can
have a
do
ranged
it.
weapon?
It's a risk.
No, but I can cast a spell.
Can you use?
Let me double check the distance here. But I can't really prepare to cast a spell because the spell is like 2 actions. So
Yeah.
you know what I'll do? I'll prepare to cast guidance on Ryuka because that's a 1 action thing, and that's what I'll do.
Okay, then that's how it's going to go. I'm guessing Kelden's shot is the mark.
Yep.
Then
I
first
don't
of
know
all,
that it'll allow me to make an attack without the encounter, but you could
oh
try.
really? Okay, then let's do.
I don't know if they will or not. Oh no, it looks like it will. Okay.
Yeah, I don't see why it shouldn't.
So I'm helping.
You're helping.
Okay, I'm rolling.
So I can. Oh, you have to roll a check. It's a DC 15 check.
Yeah,
Almost.
almost
Almost
hits,
Almost a +2. Okay.
but it's a +1. Okay.
Boom for Ryuka. She fired the arrow.
And then I can just do. Well, here, let me pull guidance onto myself first.
Oh, you have it already. It just automatically did it on you.
Oh, is it? Okay. Then let me try this again.
Yeah, I guess they improved the system.
And then I guess combat starts.
Hold on a second.
Kelden makes the shot, and then Lindsay follows.
Okay.
By the way, the previous HUD we used is currently incompatible with 13, so I changed it to another one that's still not bad.
Okay.
That's a miss. Which did you target?
Oh.
The cynical one. Okay, so
I'm gonna hero point that.
Okay,
Wow.
that's a critical. I
Hold on.
think the critical will might do it.
Could I have
Headshot.
actually
Come on.
hunted him as a free action?
Uh,
Well, not as a single action, but it doesn't take any kind of there's no requirements like for sound.
you
or
know what?
anything.
Since it probably doesn't matter, go.
Okay.
What did
that
the precision damage was what it added?
Yeah, it adds the that lethal D10 or deadly D10.
No, the deadly D10
And
is on the critical.
Yeah, and then the
hunt prey was
1d8,
the precision
hunter-
damage.
Yeah, hunt prey is
Okay.
precision damage.
So it gave you an extra 6. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter. Because this
He's
damage
still.
is enough to get him down. And Lindsay would target that one. She is not as good as you, but she will try to hit him. No, what do you mean no ammunition? I just gave you ammunition.
You have to
You
load
need
it
to
in
link
the character screen.
You need to link it in
Gave
the
you ammunition.
action.
So in her
In the action.
actions.
13.
Okay, she has arrows now.
Yeah, so it's a little bit of damage. It's not a lot. And they definitely notice you now.
Yep.
So all of these, except you, Baythir. And yeah, go into combat. You need to be able to shrink this this pop-up. It's annoying that I can't. Okay. Roll.
Wow.
You should be showing us your resources. Why do you think you're out of combat? You're in combat. Okay, everyone rolled? Good. Begin encounter. Keldon can go first, I guess.
That's not what I was trying to do.
He's just
How did I
charging
undo
it.
that? That's
I
not what I
can't
was
know you
intending
do
to
have a
do.
death.
Good luck!
Well, he is fast enough.
I forgot to click the ruler. I still had it on that whatchamacallit.
80.
I'm guessing
Okay,
Keldon
so I
goes
guess-
first.
If I'm gonna let Fish go first, if he wants to do the runic weapon for me.
Hell yeah, I will cast Runic Weapon on you. Boom. This one.
Why do you have so many weapons?
Oh, yeah, I was about to say, I have to do this one manually, but I dragged it on you and you have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different weapons.
My longbow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
isn't...
got on your longbow. Dude, it's a walking army bag. What the hell? And then, my last action, Rocco Boom, guidance for you. That's my turn.
Okay, so that was Fish, and I think
So
that this gal would be next.
that guy's got a arrow, probably piercing from like through his heart from back to front. So the arrow's sticking out the front of him, I'm guessing.
Yeah, that's the
And
shock to the system.
he doesn't know he's dead yet, but he'll get there.
Okay, for some reason, the resources are showing in a weird way. Okay, you and you. Just show it. Good enough. Yeah, this guy's
Yeah,
dead.
actually-
Click next next turn.
Boom, there.
So, give me a second to make sure. Yeah, I need her to be hidden because you can't see her. But she still, I guess, shoots the first one she can see, which is Rocco. That was kinda
That's a
sucky.
lot of damage.
Yeah, kinda sucky.
It
But-
wasn't it. You only did 1 damage?
Yeah, she did 1 damage. It didn't go automatically, right? Yeah, it did go automatically. I think.
It did. Now I clicked the damage and now it's did.
Okay. So an arrow comes from above, and you look up and you don't see where it came from. Who goes next?
Lindsay, I guess?
Do you want Lindsay to go next?
Eran,
careful.
one question.
Yes.
You will pop mark when I enter the scene, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
And don't worry, there'll be plenty left. Okay, if you want Lindsay to go next. Actually, before Lindsay goes next, I think she still has another action, so she'll do it again. That doesn't count. Okay. Lindsay will then spell Inspire Courage on everyone.
Ooh.
That's
Yeah, so
very big. Holy shit.
it's 60 feet, so everyone take the effect.
Nice.
And it's duration 1 round. So yeah, if you want it on, she has to keep doing it. And as far as any interesting spells, yeah, she doesn't have anything that works at long range. About that spell, it's a first rank, so I'm not gonna use it right now. I'll save it for later. She is gonna keep shooting with whatever she has left. 1. Nice.
Nice.
And the 2.
Nice.
Not bad. Okay, so she nearly took that guy down by herself. So he will take cover behind that log as best as he can, which is not a lot. If I take cover, you are prone, pretty much. That's much. No, not prone, but crouching very low. Low enough. And I guess he will try to shoot back at whoever was shooting him.
Point to Rocco.
But there is one problem, because he needs one action to draw his weapon, because he wasn't ready for this.
Oh.
So he only gets 1 shot. Which is a little bit. Who goes next?
Kelton.
Kelden.
Put something far. Someone who is far away.
Got you muted.
Oh, sorry, I was pushing the wrong button. So all these guys are visible here in this area.
Hang on.
Is the leader visible?
Yeah. I think you can clearly see all of them.
All right. Well, I'm going to start out with the minions and leave the whatchamacallits till later.
Mhm.
All right. So first thing is going to be to hunt prey, and that's
Who are
on
we
the
hunting?
argumentative one.
Okay.
It's hard as arguing. And then we shall attack him.
Wow! Again?
I rolled a 3.
Again.
You
I'll
rolled a
just,
3.
ridiculous.
Give me the damage. Because you scratched something. That's a pretty good scratch.
No, he still takes 4.
Ow!
Right. And then I guess I'll just attack him again.
Yep.
Ridiculous.
Mhm.
Alright, hold on, let me...
Anything else?
Nope. That's
So,
the end of my
next turn.
turn. Hunt Prey is an action and 2 attacks.
Okay. The big lady draws her 2 axes as she stands up and yells at everyone, "We're under attack, you idiots! Get your ass in gear!" And she will use a movement to go here and then here.
Okay.
Maybe she even yelled something like pattern delta.
Attack
who's-
pattern delta.
Yeah.
Nice.
Who's next?
I am.
I guess it's Rock and Ryan. Go for it. Go get
Rocco goes next. Yeah.
Okay. So I will go here. I can see her.
Probably just barely, yeah.
What is the distance?
30.
I can reach to her?
She would have standard cover. You're pretty much shooting through a corner.
No,
get like a
can I
minus-
reach her with my second movement?
I think so.
What's your movement speed?
Now 30 because I have panache.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
You can reach her.
I will move. I will do it manually because I have a bad experience before and I don't want to experience it again. And I will do a finish move on her.
Finish her.
Finish.
Finish her or finish her?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa!
Damn!
Who
Damn!
is this guy? This guy's not Rocco. Who are you?
Finished her.
Okay, that,
Wait.
that was your good roll for this game. What's the damage?
This is being recorded because, wow. First time.
Yeah. What I need to do?
Critical damage, my friend. Critical damage.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
Oh, it's only
Whoa!
28.
What the hell?
I
He doesn't
don't
even have
the
runic
weapon.
weapon. What?
You should
Ow.
have bring me the runic weapon!
Well, maybe I should have.
And that's it.
Okay. On this field, okay. That hurt. Okay. So I'm guessing you decided for this guy what he's doing.
Maybe for all of them.
Yeah.
Really, that's the best they have? Okay. For attacking in melee, that is what these guys are doing. That's a 1. And 2.
Okay. Wait.
So crit miss does no damage, and the other one does regular.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy will have to go here and switch to a bow to shoot you. Oh, what was that? This guy can walk all the way over here and target you manually.
Wait. Did you just do 2 guys in a row?
Yeah, because they're still there and you're out of flares.
Oh, okay. I forgot that fish went first. I was thinking we still had fish.
And then, didn't I say remove defeated opponents? Easier. Argumentative guy will try to hit Keldon. How far is it? Oof.
He's got a short bow. He's taking a -2, I think.
Yeah, so
I think it's a -2.
he will go all the way here, shoot you once, and take cover. I said take cover.
+4 circumstance bonus to AC. Aye.
And we cut to Jeroen. What do we see with you wandering in the forest? You're muted.
You're still muted.
You're muted on your end, not on Discord.
Still can't hear you. Nope.
Nope. Nope.
If you're talking, we
No,
can't
but
hear you
nothing,
yet.
Still nothing. Rocco, you're kind of being taking a beating over there. Are you fine?
I'm still standing.
Yeah, that's about it.
Well,
That is.
it was stupid,
is
but I
the-
saw an opportunity.
Yeah, the opportunity is almost going to get you killed, though. So maybe do your parting shot and then
Test, test.
retreat.
Oh, we
Gotcha.
can hear you. Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, my NVIDIA broadcast just crashed. So.
Oh,
And Discord was also set to the NVIDIA broadcast mic, so I was like, why is it not working anymore? Okay, restart Discord. Okay, my apologies. I will figure that out somewhere off the game. So you guys see someone appear in the forest.
Where are you?
He,
Wait, we're doing a little bit of an introductory scene. We see Shojin walking through the forest, probably tracking something.
you see a young man walking, sneaking through silently through the forest. He looks. He has a little bit of slanted eyes. If you've seen these type of people before, he's from Tianxia, from the east.
Tianxia,
He's
If we're talking-
Tianxia.
if we're pronouncing things correctly.
He's dressed in layered robes in earth tones mixed with some furs leather. There's talismans and volcanic stones hanging on his robes. Some charms, what you presume, and you see on his head. He has a pair of large gnarled antlers that rise from his head, like the limbs of an ancient tree, as if his Tianxia human heritage is not the only blood running through his veins, with golden amber-like eyes that glow faintly in the shadows beneath the canopy.
Oh. Another person with glowy eyes. Cool.
Shimmering. And What do I see?
I think what we see you do is just walking through what you would imagine is a regular, or somewhere between a jungle and a simple forest, slightly damp, and you crouch down as you see a footprint in the mud. And as you check it, I don't know whether you sniff it or poke it or taste it, but you're pretty sure you're getting close when you hear shouts in the distance. And then you run.
I run, I jump, I sprint through the forest to get closer to the source of trouble in the woods.
And you should be right here.
Oh, it's too far.
Outside of our visibility, probably.
Yeah, I can't see, but it's probably because
And-
he's behind the car.
Your turn.
Well, that's really far. Okay, I run. Let me double check. Sorry.
What's your speed?
I run. One action. Yeah, this is insane range.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Your speed is also 30?
Oh, it's 25, so I move one back.
Do it with the arrows, kill. Do the movement with the arrow keys.
No, you should do it like this. It's easier to track and it
it-
makes more sense.
Yeah, it's fine. So I run further up ahead into the creek.
And then you notice this person right here who,
Oh, what the?
who has not yet gathered her senses enough, but she's getting there.
Hmm.
Hail, stranger! What are you doing here in this forest?
I could ask you the same thing and pretty much have a split second to do something.
How are they holding themselves? Do they have a weapon drawn? Do they look aggressive
They
towards
are
me?
working on drawing a weapon and moving towards you, probably to shank you with it.
Aggressively.
Pursue aggressively.
Well, I draw my weapon,
Okay.
and that's the end of my turn.
How is your weapon look like?
I'm wearing a faux car.
It's a faux car, not a faux shirt or something.
A Faucur? What's? I have no idea what that is.
It's a French weapon, so
Yeah, it's a French weapon. That's why it's
Okay.
difficult.
I'm imagining a French weapon.
It's
Medium
named
size.
after a dentist,
What? Okay.
apparently.
I've always pronounce it as Fauchard or Fauchard, or I'm
Yeah, I
not
think
sure,
it's.
but
I thought it was faux char.
yeah, for sure,
Yeah, for sure.
for sure.
that's a poleaxe, basically, right?
Yeah, it's a poleaxe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, since I was just running through the forest, I would not have drawn a weapon before. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so she draws her dagger. She doesn't have a huge sword like you see there. But she draws her dagger and she will shank you with it as... we
Why are
previously
you
stated.
attacking me? Out of nowhere? Are you a bandit or something?
You don't know where you are? Take 2 damage, take half damage.
You're aware of his damage model for this. Everything, if
Yeah,
it
we
hits,
talked
it
about
does
this.
normal. Okay, just want to make sure.
And another 4.
Ooh,
And who's next?
Can I go and try and help Rocco a bit?
Go for it. Go for
Okay.
it.
Have a good helping action?
I might have a good helping action. Yeah, I am gonna.
Okay, let's see it. Let's see it.
Like casting a healing spell at range.
Yeah, something like that.
And as Fish runs north to try to intercept the foolish Rocco who waded into melee, he catches a glimpse of another half-elf coming in from the west, already engaging another bandit.
Another half elf. Okay.
As we saw in
Kelton,
the
it
picture.
looks like the Stag Lord himself is here. How about you go deal with him and I'll go over and help Rocco.
Okay.
So I'll spend one action going over there, and then remaining to go over here. So with my very last action, I'm gonna go ahead and use Battle Medicine on Rocco, patch him up a bit. I try and patch him up. Let's see if this works. Nice, okay. You take 8 healing, Rocco.
Ooh.
Thanks.
Very
That's
helpful.
my whole turn.
And for everyone from the west, slightly from the north, you hear from the canopy of the trees someone shouting, "There's another one over here!" And
I'm gonna tap Rocco on the shoulder and say the Stag Lord has showed up. As well.
what is the range of this? 20 feet. Really? How
Range of what?
How bad is 20 feet? So every range increment is a -2.
I think
Yeah, plus 2.
minus
Range
2 for
increments
each
are
rank.
+2, yeah.
+2, -2, however you look at it.
Is there an effect for it?
minus 2 penalty. Yeah.
Is there an effect
to
for
hit.
it?
I think it's auto-calculated in the system. It's auto-calculated if you use targeting.
Based on the range.
Apparently there is an effect. I'm going to use that because I'm not sure it will actually calculate it.
Well, in Starfinder it's calculated, which uses the same system. So we used that last month. It was still it was automated.
Okay,
Is that in
so
13?
we will call this a straight dexterity check. It's not a regular weapon. So roll this. Ooh. Since your AC is 18, that'll hit. It didn't count the -2 I put on it, so never mind that.
Well, why is it a dexterity check?
Because she's throwing something, but it's not a regular thing.
Pocket sand, go!
Not pocket sand, but close enough. So
Okay.
it's still a 20 versus 18. So let's just send it to chat. So you take 2 sonic damage, and this guy also takes. My ruler is on. That's the problem. That was the problem all along. So they take 1 sonic damage. You take 2 and 1. And every creature is 22 versus fortitude, which
That's a tough.
that was a high roll. That was a very high roll. So she takes it, not critical, but definitely deafened. And what is your fortitude defense?
But I don't make a fortitude save.
No, it's versus
It's a
fortitude
fortitude
defense.
She rolled it.
Ah, okay. Yeah, fortitude is 14, yeah.
So it's not a critical, but you're deafened. Like, you hear the shout, and then something lands pretty much on you and explodes like thunder. And for a few seconds, all you hear is "ee," and
Yeah.
it knocks you both a bit for a turn. Did you?
Where did that come from?
From somewhere over there.
Okay.
And I didn't see them when I was there.
Nope.
They might be up in this.
No, but that's too far.
Platform.
They cannot be up there. They cannot. It's too far to throw things, Terry.
Why not?
So they must be hiding here in the bushes. But if they hide, then yeah.
It's a 20.
I don't see them when I throw things. Normally in Pathfinder, if they throw something, then they're no longer hidden.
But they can hide again after that.
Then I would have seen which spot exactly they were in. At least the square, I would know.
That's the difference between Eden and what is when you don't know where they
Concealed?
are. Concealed.
Yeah, but concealed, you just know where they are. But they get concealed bonus.
Yeah.
Hang on. Hidden, cover, concealed.
Yeah, I guess he would know where it came from, but not be able to actually see them. But,
Yeah, it came from
That
that
depends,
platform.
are they observed? They can only be observed after if they did an attack and then hit. But if they're sorry, then they're hidden. But with hidden, you know exactly where they are. It's just that they get the scrolly outline by being.
Okay,
hidden.
then it
So
came from the platform, and since you are watching, what is your perception DC? 17.
Yeah.
They're taking cover, but you see them here.
Okay. You can add the stealth to them. The hidden.
The stealth check. The
They are
16?
not. They're not hidden. They have.
Yeah, they rolled a 16. So
They have. They have cover.
Yes, I get it. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
More bandits on the platform.
Yeah. It's not. Wait. There's concealed by an obscuring feature, but there's also cover because they're taking cover behind the wall of the platform.
Well, technically, either way, they're still visible, though.
They're still visible but concealed. So they get concealed and cover.
Doesn't this?
Did they use the take cover action or did
Yeah.
they use the hide action?
Okay, that's a good question. Those
Because
are
the
different
take
things.
cover action, then they can increase their cover, but then they would be visible. But if they try to do the hide action, yeah, then they just have the light cover from the railings. I
Can
would
we do
assume.
both?
That's 2 actions. I don't know how many
Yes.
actions they have.
Throw something, cover, hide.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's possible.
Okay, so throw something, cover, hide. And do you want Lindsay to go next? Or someone else?
I prefer to go
You
next.
prefer.
Yeah, let Rocco go.
Let Rocco go!
Ah,
You
fish,
gonna
thank you.
Retreat? Or are you gonna? What you gonna do? Got a lot of people there.
I look at the boss lady and tell her, I see you are dressed for the occasion. Like when I'm looking at the access. And then I point to my sword and say, SMI. Then I will try to bon mot her.
One more.
One more!
I want to use the guidance, if I can. So it's fair.
The hero token, you haven't used one yet, okay?
No, not the hero token, the guidance, but I will use the hero token too.
I will say that since it's a new round, then it's a problem with the way Inspire Courage works. I would say that you have
Not
to...
Inspire Courage.
No, I would say that if you want Inspire
Done,
Courage,
done.
then it's until the end of the round. You have to have Lindsay go
Yeah.
first.
Okay, I'm removing everything from my character.
Okay. Wait, what did you remove now? No, guidance. Guidance is... Wait. Did guidance go
Guidance
first?
is 1 round 2.
Oh, right. Yeah,
I removed
so
the immunity too. So
I think
just
immunity
remember
still
the
counts.
yeah, I know. It was an accident. I want to roll it. I will leave it as it is. I have panache. I did a lot of damage. She know I'm talking real. It's not just not. And I will do a finish move.
You do a finishing move on this? How does that go?
If I have panache, and I have panache even if I fail.
Ah, okay, that was your bon mot. Sorry, thought it was an attack. Okay, you tried to work your magic on her, but you failed, but you still get panache, and then you do something that is cool and awesome.
Yeah.
Are you sure about that?
You told me I'm out of rolls. You told me in advance.
You still have a hero point.
Yeah, I will use it. So how do you do it automatically? You
Right-click,
on
reroll, keep higher.
message, hero,
I say
you
right
will
click
roll
and
this in a
then
hero point.
yeah.
Okay, that'll
Okay,
hit.
that's it.
Ow.
10 damage.
Are you seriously doing this to me? Not dead. She's not dead yet. She's dying.
Now I don't have a panache anymore because it was a finishing move. And
Hell, he
I
takes 20
will
damage.
throw one.
Calvin,
Oh,
did
shit.
you click the damage button or something on yourself?
You might have clicked double damage on yourself.
I don't know what that was about.
I will finish with drawing one healing potion. Right? Drawing it's an action?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. I will draw it, but I won't show him so they don't think I'm coward. I'll just put it behind my back. Ready to use. But I'm still looking fierce and ready to run it in.
Okay, you done?
Yeah.
Okay. Now we will see how doing things while dying works. Because you slashed her, like, seriously opened some gash wounds. He dropped one axe. He scowls, grits her teeth, and pulls out one healing potion. And she tries to
Look
down
at that coward! She used an healing potion!
And
Rock, what are you saying? You have a rock behind your back.
she succeeds in doing it, and not thrashing herself. So I'm just using one of your prototypes.
Oh, okay, that's pretty big too.
And
Shite.
she picks up the axe. That's her second action. And she will use...
Technically,
What?
when you use the potion, isn't it supposed to be an action to actually pull it out and one action to drink it? Or am I wrong? I thought retrieving the item is an action.
If it's something like that, and I think I said in advance that if it's a healing potion, it's on your belt, you're expected to use it.
Well, that's also an action to retrieve it from a belt.
Maybe she has a retrieval
There
belt.
is a magic.
item. Oh.
No, it's retrieving an item from a belt is in one action.
Yeah, I think there is a magic
Yeah,
item.
there's a
Please.
magic.
There's a talisman to teleport it in your hand.
Yeah.
Let's say rules is written. it would be an action.
No, she has to retrieve a book. She has to retrieve a book.
You're not gonna get it.
It's on my list for level 4. Level 4.
It's in mine too. It's so good. It's so
One,
good.
two. Yeah, okay, so she will draw a potion, she will drink a potion, and she will pick up her axe. She's still fine. Oh yeah, she drank a potion, so she's not dying anymore. And is Kelden or Lindsay next?
I guess I'll let Lindsay go so she can her greatest anthem. Actually, the greatest anthem is still in effect until the end of her turn, right?
Yes, but because we use zipper initiative, then it's different. Otherwise, it can be seriously over. But she can do she can do it for you, or she can do other things. You know, she can heal.
You can do it more than you. If she moves a little.
Well, how about you think about it when Kelvin goes?
Okay, I'll go. Alright, so I believe it's the argumentative guy is still my hunted prey right now. So I know he's got cover, which is going to increase his AC, but I'll still try to attack him.
I'm right in the range. I'm in the range of her Inspire Courage.
Still hit him.
That's a hit.
Wow, shite rolls.
Really bad
A
roll.
1 and a 4.
Yeah.
Maybe if you do it again.
Do you get any extra damage if you're hunting them or something?
Yeah, he gets the
It's
precision
the
damage.
1d8 precision. Yeah, it's an extra 1d8 precision, but it's only for the first
Don't you
attack.
have a
Oh, the
runic
first
weapon?
attack. Yeah, because I was about
Yeah,
to
it's only
say-
for the first attack.
Yeah, okay.
You
But
can-
don't you have a runic weapon?
Yeah, he does, and you can see it in the attack roll.
The hunted prey
Yep.
thing doesn't...
Yeah, the runic weapon
Wait,
is a
isn't
potency.
it supposed to be striking weapon?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Why
no, wait,
isn't-
You know what? I have we bought the rune for me to have a +1 longbow, but it should be a +1 striking. It should be an extra d8
Why?
of damage.
For some reason, your runic weapon isn't activated properly.
It's not. I mean, do I have to drag it onto the?
You have to drag it onto your bow specifically here.
But it
if I
says
put
that you
on chat
have
earlier.
it.
Okay.
It says +1 striking weapon, +1 to attack rolls, and increase weapon die.
Yeah, I mean, he rolled... I mean, it says 1d8 plus 1d8.
Maybe it's something
Yeah,
about
the
the
one-
weapon choice that was wrong. Try
Right, yeah,
try
so
to
I
re-add.
don't know.
Actually, let me try.
It's already added. It
Okay.
says damage roll +1 longbow, right?
Yeah.
No, but the
so
runic
I have
weapon
an
is
actual
striking.
weapon rune. It
Yeah,
should be a
the-
+1 striking.
Oh,
I have an actual +1 rune on my bow right now.
Okay,
But
now
runic
it's selected
weapon
for
makes it
your
a
bow.
+1
It
striking.
wasn't selected for your bow. That's why it didn't work.
Do the damage.
Okay.
So roll another d8. I think any roll would do.
Even a 1?
No.
3.
Let's go!
Yeah.
Come on, these guys are pissing their pants now. They're gonna start fleeing any second.
Okay. This is one.
Sorry, I forgot
This
to
was
move
your
the phone.
first action.
Okay. All right. So that guy has been eliminated. This guy here, is he in cover?
This guy, yeah, he has a little cover. He's crouched behind the log, which is about covering half his body.
Okay, then I see this bandit attacking this other person, so I'm assuming they're friendly. And then I'm gonna attack the guy over here.
Stag Lord.
They are at least hostile towards each other.
Hey, you help me with these bandits.
You're not fooling anyone, Stag Lord.
We have enough bandits of our own.
Stag Lord, who's that?
There you go again. Look at your antlers. You're not fooling anyone.
My name is Shojin.
Yeah, that's a miss. You already did damage this time. You don't get a pity damage.
Huh?
You already did damage this time.
It's a striking weapon.
It's a striking weapon. Okay.
He's talking about.
You missed it that time.
It's a miss, not a critical miss. I thought we do have damage on misses.
On the first miss. And on the first attack. If you do damage, then you don't get any more.
Oh, so on a second attack, the half damage doesn't matter?
The half damage is there to make sure you don't have a turn when you do nothing. So
Yeah, we revised that because
if your first attack misses,
missing.
if your first attack of a turn
It's
misses, you do
half
have damage. Yeah.
Okay, so then no damage. Okay.
Okay. Are you done?
Yes.
Okay, so this one will come here. And actually, let's see how smart he is. Are you smart?
Rocco, you're being kind of surrounded here.
She's on the ground.
Yeah.
I'm not surrounded. He's still prone.
No, he is not smart, so he will continue attacking Rocco because that's what we're doing.
I mean, that's pretty smart.
It depends what you're asking. 1 miss, half damage. Second, 2 miss.
Not even close, baby.
Critness.
I'm guessing Lindsay. What do you want her to do? Heal.
Probably. How far
Finish
away?
the guy
Attack someone.
right.
Shoot the Thorn River? Okay.
But inspire courage before.
Maybe finish this guy over here, the argumentative.
Yeah,
Is that what it
she
is? Argumentative?
will.
Yeah.
She will shoot him with her short bow. Not bad.
He's dead.
Shink. And she.
Noise.
How much is her speed? Probably not a lot.
25 most
Actually,
likely.
yeah. So she will move over here to better reposition or maybe helping someone. And I think that when she moves, she hears Shojin say something, "Help me with this bandit," and she's like, "Okay." And she will use her cantrip for this because I like this cantrip. And a little twig goes. Oh no, she can't. It's 2 actions.
Yeah, she only has one left.
Okay, so she will shoot with what she has.
The inspire courage is only working on the first turn. She can do it
until the end of the round. But that's still a hit for some damage.
Heck yeah.
Remove this guy, go next. You attack Rocco, because that's what you're there for. 1, miss. 2, regular miss, so take half damage, that's a 1. And another completely miss.
Okay, Rocco, you got some moves. Okay.
I want this to go next. So yeah, this guy pretty much does the same thing. 1 miss, so 2 damage, then miss, then hit.
Wow!
Lucky sucker.
Wait, that was a critical. Oh, that was a critical roll. So he hit by -1.
Right, let me check the rolls. It's the 4 for the first damage, so it's 2.
Yeah, and then another 3.
Then another 3. Okay, I'm holding on.
That
your last.
person over there moved already, and
Everybody else is dead, I think.
yeah, I guess she will no longer be hidden because it's pointless. But she will shoot fish from above, and then she will shoot fish twice and then go back to cover.
Okay.
So 1 miss. Wait, what?
Nice.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Half of 1 is 0.
Half of 1 is 0. And yeah, shoot
'Cause
twice,
the round's down.
nothing, and go back to cover.
Just like floppily just lands on. There's no force behind it.
Is there a take cover here? No. Okay.
Take cover is an action. I mean, it's an available action, or however you want to call it.
Yeah. But I need to put it on the character for it to be available in the HUD. Then you hear a voice from the northeast saying, "What the hell is going on here?"
Oh
Another
my
one.
god, more.
Apparently, one of them comes back from hunting, and he will run over here
It's okay, we're doing fine, you can stay.
and run over here and shoot fish. Because he dropped a bit of probably an elk or something. That's no damage again. Who's on first?
Rocco, do you
the
want
next
some
round?
healing or do you want to do more damage?
I can try to heal myself, maybe?
If you want, for example, Lindsay can cast a healing spell with 2 actions and then Inspire Courage with 1.
That's a good
Yes,
idea.
sounds good.
You did draw a healing potion, so you know what, Rocco? I'm gonna reach out towards your weapon, use my second spell slot, cast Runic Weapon on it. There you go.
Make sure it's set correctly. Okay.
With my very last action, the dagger that I was kind of threatening Biden with back in at Oleg's outpost, I still have that in my hand. And because it's a thrown weapon, or you can use it for that, I'm gonna throw it at this guy right in front of me here.
Okay. Ow!
Hit him.
Wait, you attack with a runic weapon?
No. For some reason I have that on there. That's not supposed to be there. He only takes this damage.
Seriously?
You have no strength bonus?
Nope. I'm a weak guy. I'm a weak guy.
That's okay.
You're gonna have to finish him off, Rocco. And that's my turn.
He will. Said she took a potion and then she grabbed her axe. She will stand up. She will no longer be prone. And she will face Rocco with both her axes and do a hatchet flurry.
Like, see, it
Maybe
was
we
a
should have
dumb
healed
move
you,
to
Rocco.
not heal me and not let me heal myself.
1 for 4 damage,
You said it was cowardly to heal, so I didn't want to heal you.
and another one misses. And then I wanted to make sure. What is Rocco's
Rocco should go
fortitude
next.
DC?
Oh no way! Is this poison shit?
I
It's-
have +4.
It's 14, so she will kick you very badly.
Nope.
Oh wait, that was the wrong. That was the wrong roll.
No, you took my luck. It's on you.
Like I said, if we roll badly, if we roll the wrong thing, we do it again because there should be a bonus
No,
on
I
this.
know. I was just kidding.
This is a success enough, so she pushes you. How much is her strength? Ow! She pushes you into the tree.
Kicks him, huh?
Yeah. Is Shojin next, or do you want someone else?
I will go next
it's-
because everyone will attack me and still I will get my action.
Wait, before
It's
I
not
forget
that smart.
something.
Yeah, let's
Oh.
Rocco go.
Is
This
it
is-
Lindsay? No.
This is only if she's
Yeah, sure. Let Rocco go. He's now in the action, right? So.
If you want Lindsay to go.
I don't mind to not go first, but if my opponent go before me, it's a bad thing.
Lindsay will have to move
I've
closer
got your
to,
Rocco. Don't
to
worry.
you.
Yeah, I'll save you. I'll save you.
You already played this turn.
True, but I have some secret reactions hiding away.
Okay, then I guess we keep going unless you tell me otherwise.
So isn't Rocco?
Oh, you
supposed
want
to go
you want
now,
Rocco?
or what do we?
Okay.
Rocco, if you want to go, go for it.
I don't mind to go after, but if all my opponents go before me, it's not a smart move. But if
Yeah.
I think you should
the
go.
guy in
You
front
have-
of Shujin is taking his action, I don't mind that he will go first.
You don't know? Maybe. Actually, yeah.
I know.
I think I'm gonna keep this initiative order. Yeah.
So I will go first because if I don't do it, you will all attack me before I will do anything.
That's
what I'm
that's
Yeah.
why Zipper initiative is for.
Go, Rocco.
Rocco, do something before you die.
Healing potion, use.
Huge.
Huge.
Fly.
Good.
I had something clever to say, but I don't need to say it right now because I'm very far from you. So I'll just try to roll through her and get to the other side.
You wanna move through her? Okay.
Oh, like a tumble.
To,
Jump over.
Yeah, the tumble ground.
It's
I am the tumble guy. Okay.
Okay. So I will go over here.
That's 20. Actually, yeah, that's 25 because she's difficult terrain.
It's not difficult again because I succeed.
Yeah, she's difficult terrain because you didn't critically succeed.
Yeah, okay, right.
If you would have failed, you wouldn't have done that.
Okay? Yeah. And then I will finish her. Or try to finish her. If I have a decent luck. Not a good luck, a decent. I just need a decent luck.
Oh,
Yeah!
Ooh.
so the finisher adds position damage, right?
The plus 2d6.
Unless you roll 1 on every single dice now, there's no way she lives.
Oh, ow, ow, ow,
Woo!
ow, and she's down. And she's dead.
Again. She's dead again.
She You know what? Yeah, she can take dying twice, but currently she's out of it. She's a dying 2, and that's it.
Unconscious.
No, she's not unconscious, but she will not risk anything else. Anything else would probably lead her to death.
Okay.
Okay, so if this bandit goes, then 1 dagger, hit for 4, and then whoa, hit for 3, and a miss.
Ow. Those are on Shojin?
Yeah.
There's some kind of mutiny going on. They're attacking the Stag Lord.
And she's no longer deafened. But do you want Shojin next or someone else?
Go now. If you
That's
don't
fine.
mind.
Nope, they're not mine.
Shodian will call out, Whistlecone, I need your help! And you see an ancient, huge tree shimmer into existence, engulfing Shojin. You see his weak limbs, his muscles grow stronger as he tightens his grip on his Fokar, and he then uses that embodiment of battle to strengthen himself.
You see a bit of Shojin's spirit.
Yeah, he look good.
And
you get
he,
reactive strike.
And he then slashes with his Fokar.
So, like you get this, for some reason the chat is
Critical hit.
slipping in and out of
Whoa!
focus. Hang on. So,
Oh man.
you have this gives you proficiency in martial weapons and unarmed attacks, and a +1 to bonus to attack and damage. You have reactive strike, and -2 to all spell attack modifiers. Okay.
Yeah.
That,
So it also deepens my spell casting, and it is a 1 turn only spell. So I need to sustain it if I want to keep it.
wait, it does what to your spell casting?
It weakens my spell casting with the -2
Yeah.
penalty, right? And another disadvantage is that I need to keep sustaining it if I want to keep it longer than 1 round.
But that was a pretty good hit. 26. Give me back my token. What does it look like when you bulk up and then hit her?
Hulk smash.
Yeah, so my arms look a little bit stronger as I get more confident in my weapon, and I put more focus and strength into my weapon swing as I basically slash it into his chest.
And I think with the way these spirits apparitions work, I think that you can see like spectral vines and branches, not physical, slightly transparent, coming out of him, coming out of the weapon, and then and like in Blade, she goes like, and
That's a nice first dice roll.
Yeah.
I think
Jesus
that was-
Christ! I don't know if we can take this guy on.
that was all my actions. So
yeah.
next.
It's not the Stag Lord, you dummy.
Look at him! What do you mean?
Why would they attack him if he's the Stag Lord?
To show his strength!
Oh no! There's...
When Rocco pretty much stabbed his blade through her heart, he, in her last gasp, grabs his hand, pulls him a bit closer, not enough to knock you off balance or anything, but tilts you a bit closer and gargles something that you can't understand, and then manages to yell out, "Kill them!" And this guy will move here because it's closer and will hit Fish with
I didn't do anything.
1
I swear.
and a 2. And
No,
Keldon or
just
Lindsay?
Or fish.
Fish
Ah, no,
okay.
fish play. Fish play.
Fish already went. He did his spell on you.
Mhm.
I guess I can go. So I'm going to reposition.
The one on the roof. We can get well.
Yeah, you might have to deal with those, Calvin.
If anyone can.
Which ones are you meaning? The guys on the platforms or somebody
Yeah.
else?
You saw,
Yeah,
you
that
know of
was-
2 of them. But they have good
They're in
cover.
cover though, right?
They have good cover, yeah.
Yeah, that makes them much harder to hit. I prefer to hit or stick with targets that are already available.
So, someone get up there and get them.
Rocco, get up there!
No, Rocco, you can climb.
Kill it, guy, and I will get up there.
Question, am I able to target this guy successfully with everything, or do I need to move to get proper visibility on him, or...
This guy? No, hang on. Ruler.
I'm not so much concerned with range, just like the environment with
Yeah, so
the trees and
there
stuff.
are trees in the way, but they weren't made as walls, and I already accidentally stepped into one, so go for it.
Okay,
And you
so
al- and
first
you
thing will
already
be hunt prey on him, and then I'm gonna attack.
Wait, Rocco said the curvy one, not the ambitious one, right?
Which one?
The curvy one.
The other one. The curvy.
I don't think I would actually have good. Would I have good visibility on him?
This
Around
will
that
give him
corner?
this will give him lesser cover because you're shooting through a corner.
So the other
Yeah, no.
one, okay.
I'll do the other one.
They'll hit.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna make this a recurring theme. When everyone's there is running around Rocco and Fish and Gretel spitting blood, and one arrow comes out of nowhere like shink, and this guy looks at the arrow where it hit, and he says to the guy next to him, "Sniper," and crumbles.
Nice. All right, I guess obviously I can't hunt the other guy and still attack, so and he would get a -2. Wait, what about this guy?
What about him?
He's not in cover or anything, right?
Nope.
Okay, he's getting attacked. He's within 100, so he's good.
Yeah. That'll hit.
Oh, got him. Only 6. I'll help you guys. Ow, what? And I'm done.
Okay.
Curvy.
Yeah, Curvy will try to hit Rocco because it's nice and convenient and close. That's a hit by 1. And that's a really miss and another miss. So only 2 damage.
That's not too bad.
I guess Lindsay will go.
Yep, she's the last.
What do you want her to do? Do you want her to help Shojin, help you, heal someone, shoot something?
Lindsay, inspire us! Inspire us!
She's too late in the turn. You want her to go among the first.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I would say, what's her range to this guy?
Get the
Exactly
guy
60.
on the.
She could
what do you
shoot
call
him
this
without
thing?
range
The tower?
increment penalty.
60 is good for her for a short bow, not for any spell.
Yeah, try to take out the painted dude. I would say
The painted dude.
to start with.
Okay, then she will not move for that. She will use all her actions. 1 will do not a lot of damage. And then 2 and 3. Short bow isn't her strong suit.
Guess not.
This one will try to.
Lindsay, you shoot like a bandit.
Will try to shoot Shojin with her short bow. 1. Damn. 2.
So-
That's a hit.
Sorry, how she was not carrying. She was throwing stuff, right?
He threw stuff once.
Okay.
And that's a hit for 6 and total miss. This guy will. Can she hit 55? That would be enough.
Yeah.
So nobody's taking care of him. How about we take care of him? Oh yeah.
Oh, she hit me.
Hang on a second. Because she shot Shojin 3 times, she has no cover. She didn't
Yeah.
take cover. Forgot about that. Yeah, so that's a hit for 1. I'm guessing we're foregoing cover. And 2. Miss.
Oh, she actually.
What?
Okay.
And
Nothing.
critical hit for 1.
Dude. Can these guys not roll higher than a 2? I've never.
Apparently.
What's the roll? What's the die?
Is that everybody?
No, this is Painted Guy, and I think Painted Guy is annoyed Keldon.
Bring it on.
60 is exact. So, shoot 1, hit 3, and hit for 5.
Wow! The most damage in the
way.
entire fight.
Now, do you want Lindsay to go first to inspire courage?
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, and yeah, maybe she can heal me too.
Okay, so we shall inspire courage pretty much everyone, and then hit Keldon with soothe. Roll healing. Okay.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
And don't forget to take the courageous anthem.
Yeah, I put it on.
Okay.
Wait, there are 2 painted dudes. That wasn't supposed to happen.
There's 2 painted guys?
Yeah, this one
Yeah.
and this one. This wasn't supposed to happen. This was supposed to prevent this from happening. Anyway, stab fish. or 2. Miss and miss. Is Fish going?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm gonna reach my hand up towards the little amulet around my neck, like a broken hourglass, and I'm gonna call out to my god, and have them guide my hand as I first cast guidance on myself, and then reach out to the painted guy in front of me as my hand kind of just withers away, turns black, maybe even some skeleton appears, and I touch him.
Ow.
Okay, hell
That's
yeah.
a nice
get him.
hit.
And he takes...
What? How much is that?
A lot of
13
damage.
void.
Whoa!
He takes... do you take persistent damage immediately, though?
No, I think it's
No,
just
it's
the end
at
of
the
his
end
turn.
of his turn. The end of his
Yeah,
turn,
okay.
he'll take it.
13.
Oh no, I see. It's +1 because the courageous anthem. Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Yes, it does +1 to your damage.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was wondering how I was rolling 13.
What does it
Okay,
look
I
like?
rolled max +1.
What does it look like when Withering Grasp kills someone?
What does it look like? I imagine their body turns just wherever they were touched black, like, you know, when you get a frostbite, it just... And then it just withers away, and then maybe it just turns into a skeleton.
It turns into a what?
Maybe he just turns into a skeleton. All his flesh just withers away.
I don't know if it's that powerful.
yeah. Okay, maybe just, you know, part of him withers away.
Yeah.
Cheek.
So he I guess he just slaps him on the hand with how he attacks AC, and then it starts to turn black and starts to crumble away like really bad frostbite, and he just falls like he had a heart attack.
Nice.
Nice.
These guys aren't pretty tough. Cool. That is my whole turn.
Yeah, remove that, take that. This guy. This guy still attacks Rocco because Rocco is still here. 1, 2, and 3. So just 1 hit. And Rocco wants to go?
Do you mind if I go?
No, you can go.
Okay.
Eugene goes.
The tree behind you is really badass.
Long ranges. So I will move. How do I add an extra hop in
A what?
13?
Oh yeah, you shouldn't be deafened anymore.
Oh, sorry. I have to range. That's why it's not working. That's one. Oh.
You just measure it.
Yeah, it's okay. I take one. I do and I do 2, and I sustain.
So you moved 2 and you sustained.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I can move a little bit further, right? So I
Yeah,
can
I'm
move
sure
here.
that's all the movement you want because you can do more.
Aha, Staglord, we finally meet.
Who's this Stag Lord?
You're not fooling anyone?
Okay, you just made this guy's life a bit tougher, but he can still shoot fish if it is a bit far away. So
Take that penalty.
the penalty, circumstance penalty to attack rolls, to ranged attacks. I hope that works.
Should
Shoot.
be outmatched.
Should be a -2, I believe.
Ouch.
Yeah, it says range increment 60 feet in the chat.
Okay, so for some reason it took another critical effect, but it still hits, so that's okay. For 6, and then another one for a miss, and another one for a miss. Who's next?
Right?
So, question: are these guys no longer in cover?
They
they're not
they did
being
not use their time to take cover. So
Okay, they're attacking desperately. Got it.
they see that it's no time. Actually, maybe it is time for self-preservation.
It would still get, so the guy on the platform would likely still get light cover if he's partially behind something.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. I didn't want to make things too more complicated.
Depends on how high up the little logs are in comparison to the platform.
Lesser cover. I'm assuming it's like chest height, something like this, really below the chest. And
Yeah.
getting from below, so maybe yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing we're talking about Keldon Stone.
Yeah. Well, I mean, unless somebody else wants to take it.
I can try
I
to
was going to
take
try
it.
to get rid of this guy. Or,
I can try-
yeah, your
I can
call.
try.
Okay, so
Go for
Rocco,
So what should I do to get to her? I need to go to the stairs and
I
climb
will
up?
say
Or-
that because you came in initially from the west, the east, then you would remember there is no ladder. You will have to
Okay,
climb the tree.
so- And how is climbing work
Climbing.
mechanically?
Climbing works with an
Athletics.
athletics check. With a DC to be determined, if you decide to do it.
Normally,
Athletics.
a success is
My only
5
weakness.
feet. Or 10 feet with a crit, so you might want to just get rid of the guy that's next to you.
But I want to get rid of her.
Well, I understand that too, but your call.
I will climb.
Okay, you
So-
are climbing. So first of all, you move over here where you can actually access something. And then you will click this prompt.
Athletics in the chat.
0, 0, 0.
You are not good at this. You want to try again?
Yeah.
Okay, you have one more try and that's gonna be the end of your turn, whether you succeed or fail.
Dude.
Climbing trees is difficult!
Your luck has
Athletics,
resumed.
my only weakness.
Okay, the surprised river bandit will still. You know what? Yeah, she will hear you trying to climb, and this way she will have no cover from you. But she will try to shoot you once
Oh.
and twice. Damn.
Oh.
Oh!
Nat 20, eh? Hey.
How much HP do you have?
Wait, why is it dying too?
Because if you get down to a critical hit, you go to dying 2 instead.
If you get down
wanna
by a
ask-
critical hit.
Yeah,
yes,
sorry.
indeed.
I want to ask something. Can I see Rocco, or is this?
No, the platform is in the air. You can see. You should be able to see through it. It's not.
Okay.
Yeah, underneath it.
Yeah, if I remember correctly,
Okay.
this is. It says it's a see-through wall, but the platform is about 15 feet in the air. You can walk under it.
Okay. In that case, I want to cast Delay Consequence on Rocco
Oh.
as he gets hit by this brutal arrow, probably straight to his neck or something. I don't know where it's landed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn to him and say, "Rocco, I got you. Watch out."
Cool, you have 2 focus spells, level 1.
Yeah. I love this spell so much.
Keldon, what you doing?
Well, I guess I'm gonna try to get this guy that just shot the crap out of Rocco.
Okay,
Although it kind of seems to blur.
yeah, she
So
will have
first
cover
thing-
from you.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's
Hmm.
damage.
Damage.
I'm debating if I
rerolling
want to
it.
use my last. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna see what happens if I reroll
Never
it.
mind, ignore this. Okay.
Or at least it's a hit. And I hunted her, so that's gonna be extra damage.
I
Oh,
thought you
that's
said extra
crappy
damage.
roll. It's supposed to be, but when you roll a 4, a 2, and a 2, it doesn't do a whole lot.
Oh, almost. Is that one off? Shit.
And then I will just shoot her again because. Nope, nothing.
No. So this guy will come over here and look at Shojin.
Ping.
Like,
Oh, I say ping when a reaction goes off.
Oh, true.
explain that, please.
So I have a reactionary strike,
Yes, reactive strike.
reactive strike, and what I usually do in the game, if a reaction goes off, I say ping, so to interrupt you.
Yes.
So that's why I said that. So I would like to take my reactive strike when he moves forwards.
When he moves towards you.
Yes.
What is the
It says
specifics of
leaves
reactive
a
strike say?
Yeah, it says a creature within your reach uses a manipulate action or a move action, makes a ranged attack,
Yes.
or leaves a square during a move action it's using. So
Yes, but I have a Vokar, and my reach is 10 feet.
Oh.
So he was already in my reach, and then he
Oh.
moved.
Okay.
why.
Okay.
That's right. The Fashard is.
That's a classic long what's it called?
Pole arm weapon.
Polar master or something. Yes. Oh,
That's a hit.
yes. I think you're supposed to not see the ranges of the AC, but you're supposed to see hit.
What? Say again?
The card,
So
the
we don't see
output.
the range.
Yeah, you shouldn't be able
I
to see
don't.
the.
I don't see by how much it hits. I just see result hit.
Yeah, it should say hit. Okay.
Yeah, it just says hit.
8
Yeah.
damage.
So he runs up to you like, "Who the hell are you?"
Chop him down.
The stack load is really good.
I don't know what your plan is there, Staglord, but if you call your minions off, we'll spare you. You obviously don't like them.
Lindsay or someone
You're
else?
delusional, my friend. I think you have a delusion.
Do you want Lindsay or
I don't
someone
want this
else?
nonsense. Lindsay can probably go.
Who's left?
I think Lindsay is probably the only one that can go, right?
No, starting a new round.
It's a new round.
Oh, a brand new one.
Oh, that was the end of the round. Okay.
Yeah, but,
Rocco, let me.
Have Lindsay go to sustain or redo the courageous
Yeah.
anthem.
So
That'd be cool, yeah.
Yeah, but maybe let Fish heal me before, and then we let Lindsay do her thing.
that depends on whether you are too far.
Fish has no spells left, so he cannot heal.
Oh, so Lindsay can heal me?
Lindsay has a
I
few.
can-
Wait, you have the.
Oh no, he
I'm a
has spell
cleric.
left.
Yeah,
He has
I'm
extra.
a
He's a cleric. Yeah.
I can fix you up.
Yeah, some stuff.
Yeah,
your
you got-
healing taunt.
Don't rule him out.
You got extra spell slots.
Got the
Okay,
healing
so
taunt.
Lindsay will sustain. And it's hard for her to target that. I don't think she would. might be doing something
It's
else.
a 60-foot radius, so
No, for shooting something or doing something else.
oh yeah. Well, who do we have left here? The
Well,
guy
there's
You know
on
what?
the
3 enemies
platforms?
left.
I will try to do something that is cool for her, and he'll be like, crossbow bolt, hit true. And she will try to strike once.
Nice. 6 points. Ooh, yeah.
And then she jumps into leave. I can't believe that worked.
It worked! It worked! Nice.
So yeah, there's only 2 left. I guess this guy will keep pursuing Rocco.
Oh, he's not
Stop,
gonna
you
go self-preservation.
You need to learn how
huh?
to lose. Yeah, you need to learn how to lose.
That's
No.
for 3. And that's a miss. And that's a miss. Okay. Who's next?
I'm
There
not
either.
too sure when Rocco is going to take the damage now after the round delay.
Any minute.
It's a bit hard to
any
keep track of
minute.
with the zipper.
I think
But,
Any minute.
I think it's any minute.
It'll be, what does it spell specifically say? Until the end of his next
No, so
round?
normally it's until the end, until the 1 round, right? So
yeah,
Yeah, and I did it when this person on top of this
duration
thing here
1
took,
round.
took their turn. So it would be when they take their turn, but anyways, it was towards the end of the turn when I looked at
what
the
makes sense to
initiative,
me is the end of Rocco's turn.
Okay. Well, we can do that, yeah.
Which basically how I see this, you little time manipulation, you extended his life for 1 round.
Yeah, Rocco, you have an arrow sticking out of your neck. You can't feel it yet, but this is very bad.
No, I can feel it. I can feel it.
Let me see if I can patch you up, so the pain isn't too terrible when you feel it. I'm gonna cast 2 action healing on him.
Ooh.
Oh, that's so bad. that's minimum.
Wow.
That's
That's like
hopefully
that,
it's
huh?
enough.
I will remind you that I said that I do not accept natural 1s on healing rolls. If you want to reroll it.
Let's see.
Because I think rolling 1 on a healing roll, or whatever it is to regain hit points, is one of the suckiest feelings there is.
I guess I could.
Yeah.
Can you hero
Just
point
reroll
your rolls, your healing rolls?
I think I said for
Normally-
any roll you want.
Okay.
Just right-click it and then click reroll and take higher.
Yeah, it's not allowed as an option when I.
no,
try
normally
to-
in Pathfinder 2 you cannot reroll using hero points, damage dice. Only D20 dice. But I think that GN just gave you a fiat to just reroll the damage.
Yeah.
The healing. So
Yeah, I said in
I'll
general
go for that
healing
then.
rolls.
No.
Reroll again.
You're cursed!
Okay, if you
Reroll
roll it
again.
twice in a row, you're keeping it.
Okay.
Okay.
But Rocco, hang on for dear life. Stag Lord, here you go. You seem like you're on our side, and I am my turn.
Okay, so you gave the Starlog guidance. Yeah, that was Fish's turn. So next will be the Sniffly guy.
They're out of initial range, I think, from anybody, right?
Yeah, yeah, everyone is outside of the first increment.
Yep.
I think he will actually be the one doing the smart thing, and anyone looking can see his
Kelvin's
head.
looking.
His head. No one's looking. Okay, no one's looking.
Keldon's looking.
Keldon's looking. So
That was
you-
his next target.
okay. So while Keldon is re-aiming and reorienting, you can see a head that looks over the railing, then ducks down, then a rope ladder flips out from the platform as he climbs down and runs into the forest.
I want to pursue. And this.
I said, run into the forest.
I'm going to tell Bithir, go get him. And then I'm going to try to. Yeah, I don't want anybody to get away if we can help it.
Okay, so that's a command for Bethir, who has 35 speed, and I'm guessing.
He can move two actions. He can move 70.
So it goes like this, and considering river terrain is like this.
Well, assuming he's running, he could just leap over it. But yeah.
Oh right, yeah, sure.
Won't be enough to catch up though. Maybe immediately.
How does it work actually if you tell him to do something that pretty much takes him out of your control range?
I think as long as he's like within 100 feet of me, if I remember right, he should be okay.
But you have to command him every turn to give him the actions.
Correct. Okay. I'm pretty sure.
You're shouting into the forest. Get him! Get him!
Goodbye, go get him!
Rip him to pieces!
So, I guess my question is, if I move 30 feet myself...
Yeah, you'd be closer to him. So that's so you'd stay within range longer. So
You think you'd be able to hit like an arrow
like
in his
how
back
far
or
away
something?
is he? Yeah, that's what I'm going to try to do. Absolutely.
Right now,
Move,
minute.
hunt prey, and then try to.
Your range is 100, right?
Yes.
the first increment, right?
Yeah.
First increment is 100. I can shoot up to 5 increments. I think.
So I would say he's still within your first range if you want to take the shot.
Oh yeah. What should I target?
Just roll it. Actually, here's your target.
Oh, what just happened? What is that? Okay, that was weird.
You okay?
Okay. Yeah, my, something weird happened there for a second. So he is hunted, and yep, I'm going to attack him. What's going on?
I don't know. Is it not rolling?
It's- I clicked to roll the attack, but nothing happened.
I gave you a target if you want to target.
Yeah, I have him targeted.
I don't
Try this
see you
again.
have him targeted.
Let me
Or you
refresh.
don't.
my
Maybe you
screen.
try to retarget him.
Yeah,
I'm refreshing.
turn it off.
Yeah,
and
something
back on
weird
again.
happened.
In the meantime, decide who goes after that and what you're doing.
Rocco, maybe you want to go after that?
I can go.
Yeah, I figured you might.
Oh, it hurts.
Yeah, have
It
Rocco
really
take
hurts.
his turn, and then
Okay, then
I will take a
what I
potion.
get.
Rocco, do your thing. In the
My
meantime,
thing is drinking a potion.
Holy shit! These potions
And
are
it's
really hard.
about the damage that I will take, so I just do a -1 to my current HP.
okay, that's a nice roll, I guess. And
It's a good potion.
wait, you had 11, you're healing 14,
When you end your turn, you're going to take 16.
and then yeah, when you take it, in the end, you take 16.
As you
So
feel the arrow.
So -2. Okay.
but you still have, I guess, an action?
Yeah. So I will just use my last action to try to help our new friend. Come here! I will help him kill him! Go! I'm talking to Shojin?
Shojin.
Yes.
Oh, Shojin or Shojin?
Shojin.
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 Shojin. Okay. So you're encouraging him.
You don't want to attack yourself? I mean, you can attack him with full map.
Yep.
Unless, yeah, it's better
All
to
about
attack him.
teamwork.
Yeah,
He
if,
needs
if
to
you
hate you
have
so he can get panache. It's a swashbuckler thing.
You will attack him.
whatever you want, man.
You can attack without panache. Eh? You can attack without.
Look at you. Oh, that was the one for
Here, you have a +1.
Wait, what's the
Take it.
DC for that?
15?
15? Okay.
Okay, can you put the effect as well
Right.
in the chat?
It's an aid.
Oh, it's an 8. Okay.
It's an 8.
Oh, that's okay.
Okay, I'm back in.
So you do your thing, and then we'll go to Shojin.
All right, Rocco's still selected in initiative. Can I attack or will it?
Oh,
Oh,
go.
wait, but...
Just yeah. That'll hit.
$16.
16.
Yes.
You roll high, you roll low. Yeah, this is what
You
I
ain't getting
call.
away, sucker.
This is one of the things I like to call a horizon shot, and you're like, that'll do it,
Yep.
and goes ballistic, and we see him running through the woods, and it's just we see him from behind running through the woods, and then just like in 2 frames, something from other frame goes think and he drops.
Have you guys watched Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
So I don't remember, it's like the 5th or 6th season where Ramsay Bolton is shooting the Stark, the younger Stark, one of the younger Starks. He's like messing with him, just missing the arrows, and all of a sudden he actually hits him in the back, drops him.
Nice.
You ain't going nowhere.
Shojin?
Yes,
You can
Shojin.
also flank him, if you do it right.
Can I stand there?
I don't think so.
Yes, we've established you can stand on tree trunks.
Oh, is that a tree trunk though?
It
No,
is-
well, I
Well, not
mean,
anymore.
he's because he had her, the
Yeah.
main enemy girl, standing on a tree. So
This-
we were just like, screw it.
Yeah, this map didn't come with walls around the tree stumps, and I found out that I put her on a tree stump and said, okay.
Yeah, so I will sustain. I will sustain.
Sustain
Bristol
spirits.
Cone. Bristol Cone keeps supporting me as I add all the different bonuses to my roll. Only a hit. Well, let's see how far that goes.
You have -2 to AC.
Yeah,
No,
but
the
I think
AC
that's
should be
automatic.
the AC should be auto-calculated.
Yeah,
for
the AC is
flanking.
auto-calculated, and
Yeah.
that's Courageous Anthem and +8, so that's a hit, and a 9. This guy hasn't taken damage in combat yet, so
Oh,
Now it's my turn.
you can go
Did you
first
do
in the
yours?
new round.
Sure.
So it's my
sure.
turn.
Let me 1 sec. Let me double. Oh yeah, I did 3 actions. Yeah, go.
Okay. Now that I will do it in style, I can kill you.
Do it
Style.
with panache.
Do we want a prisoner?
No.
Good thing.
Are you sure
Enough
about
with the
that?
street cats.
Good thing with panache is that its duration is unlimited.
Not so much, but it's still enough. Wow, I rolled 3 ones.
Rocco, what the hell? He was the last guy. We needed him.
Wow. There's
Wow.
there's the
He's
Rocco
dead.
we all know and don't love.
Next time you go behind the curtain of reality, reset your random number generator.
So is the whatchamacallit woman, is she actually still alive, or
No,
is
you
she
killed her.
gone?
She's gone.
Rocco killed her. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Why is my award XP
Well, looks like
not working? Oh, my award XP button isn't working. You must select one position of hazard to optionally all PC tokens. Okay, if I select all PC tokens and then say give me XP.
Tips on the dead lady.
Dibs on the deadly.
Rocco, what the hell?
Okay, doesn't seem
Hey,
to
Stagler,
work.
where are you going? He's running away. Stop.
So everyone add 160 XP.
How much?
how much?
160.
160.
So,
So that should put us at 1,075.
Yeah, yeah, that sounds right.
How do I loot? I see people loot.
Double
When
click on
someone
the-
is dead, you
the
should be able
boxes.
to double click them and see their inventory. They turn into piles.
Ah, okay. What do we do? Party loot or
Both.
what is the idea?
Well, for the coins, it should be just split evenly, I would think. Put it all on
It's
the
not so it's
party
not splitting
chest.
evenly. If it's just you loot whatever you click on.
I'm
So that's why I'm
not
asking.
Yeah,
I'm
Is
not
it
sure
like
how it
who's
works.
clicking first? Is it? Are we playing who's clicking
Wait,
first?
Well,
Liron, how does it work? Do you click someone and it auto loots?
No,
No,
I
you
just
have to-
drag it.
So
Yeah,
you
you
drag it
double
to your
your
inventory, or can you drag it to the party stash?
You
I
can
can
part
do
you,
both.
should be able to drag it to the party.
I can do both. But I wanted the dead lady things to me.
You find 2 hatchets, and despite all the hubbub, they're pretty normal hatchets.
I will take everything but the edges.
Fish is gonna walk up and he's gonna look over at Mr. Staglord over here and he's gonna say, hey, not so fast. What are you doing here?
Also, fill your hero points to max.
Max? Okay.
That was apparently an extreme encounter. And while I don't mind things
Really?
being a little harder, that was kind of extreme.
So Jin looks back and he's saying to this human half-elf, "Who's this stag lord you keep complaining about, friend?
Look over
I've come
Rocco
here
and-
from overseas because I feel something is disturbing these lands."
Oh, that would be the Stag Lord. One of the things disturbing this land.
Rocco, can you believe this guy? He's did this bluff? If you're not the Stag Lord, then who are you?
I'm Shojin Emberhart. Nice to meet you. I'm my kami. My kami are telling me I need to investigate this forest, as I've been feeling a growing unease these last months and weeks. Don't you feel the forest around you being uneasy? The mountains as well. Everything. There's something going on here. I feel an unknown force everywhere around us.
Calvin,
And-
do you know this guy? He kind of, speaks like you do, but the forest.
Yeah, I mean, we've never met, obviously, and then Keldon would come and shake your hand or grab your
I think
wrists.
Keldon would recognize the general vibe of this guy.
The what?
The general vibe.
Yeah, oh yeah. Kind of at a similar level. So yeah, I'm Keldon Ravenspar. We are actually part of a group sent here by the Sword Lords of Brevoy. Are you familiar with them?
Well, they're what you call nobles in these lands.
I guess you could say that. But yeah, something akin to that.
So, yeah, I've been. I came across a villagers like a dozen miles or so east, and I heard a lot of villagers complaining about bandits in this region. So this is where my investigation started.
So Keldon's gonna grab one of the Stag Lord amulets and say, their Stag Lord seems to be the main force motivating and guiding these individuals in this area, and it's part of our charter to actually eliminate him and his forces.
Well, I can say I am not a stag lord or the stag lord.
I kind of when
The amulet is kind of like a medallion. It's round, made of silver, with a emboss on it that looks like a fierce full helm with just slits eyes and slit for nose and mouth, with giant antlers coming out of it. Like it was made to imitate a stag.
This is a weird coincidence.
Are
I
you
have
sure
no
about
family.
that?
As far as I know, I have no family in these lands.
Yeah, I'm sure you have like an odd accent and stuff like that as well.
Yeah.
Well, is he kind of as like the Pathfinder elves go? Is he kind of on the taller side, or is he like more
I'm not.
average
I'm not.
human?
I'm not an. I'm not an elf, so I look like yeah, a weird mix between an human-like, but with real antlers. So you see them really come out of my forehead.
Yeah,
I'm guessing
like
that
they're not just.
I'm guessing that regular people might confuse him for a half elf, but I think Keldon would
Yeah.
know better.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
so you do see like a little bit of tipped ears, but not as much as you would normally think within a half elf.
Okay.
On the side, you can see Lindsay is sitting on the tree stump, the log, and she looks down to her book, scribbles something, looks up to Shaojin, looks on the book, scribbles something, and then she looks at you. What did you say you were from?
Jianxia.
That's far away.
Yes, from the Chenlun Mountains.
I don't know the specifics, but that's far away.
It's okay. We got huge
That's definitely
mountains.
far away. How
So,
familiar
do-
would any of us be possibly with Tianxia?
Roll society. While Rocco's shuttling things back and forth.
No, this time it's for the party.
I know, but still, like, everyone's talking and you can see Rocco sorting equipment.
Blind roll or
Uh,
public roll?
yeah, do public roll.
going to be no. I don't know anything about Tianxia.
Yeah, your knowledge of these lands pretty good. Your knowledge of distant lands, eh.
No, I'm not familiar with your lands, unfortunately.
It definitely sounds like not from around here from the name.
It's across the ocean.
Yeah, I have
must have,
not had.
You must have traveled for a very long time. You're
Weeks.
Quite,
Yes.
quite far away. You said you came here because you felt the disturbance.
Yes. The kami around us, they urged me onwards. They murmured to me as they spoke of a shift in balance of lands far away, where the spirits of nature go restless.
So, as a player, I understand what kami are. Would people who aren't from Tianxia understand what a kami
If
is?
you didn't make your social role, then no.
Yeah.
Society role, then no.
Yeah, I
Kami,
don't
you
think
say?
so.
What is this?
Kami,
It's
Fey
the
creatures in
spirit,
the
the
land?
spirits of the land, the nature, the forces of nature.
Okay, like nature spirits. Got
And
it.
for a moment you see a huge like a 20, 30, 50 foot tree shimmer into existence behind Shojin just for a second and disappear.
Oh.
Oh, I know. In fact, you must be one of those druids. I've heard I've heard of druids.
I can understand the mistake, but I'm not a druid. I communicate and commune with the larger forces of nature around us, and summon them to our aid. They're companions, as such.
I understand. I say as I totally don't understand. No nodding.
You can think of it like a druid speaks to nature and the third world, where I commune with the deeper layers of the meaning behind nature.
Interesting. Well, given the circumstances in here, we would more than welcome you into our group if that's something that might be of interest to you.
Well, I see we fought together. I see you stand well against these disturbances in the forest. I think it would be good to team up and investigate further what ails these lands. At least for now, I'm happy to travel together.
Lindsay
need
will
all the
shuffle
help,
over to Fish and like elbow him and said, "Kept calling him the Stag-Lord. Maybe you should explain that."
Oh, this is Lindsay. She's our halfling bard. I thought you were the Stag Lord. Apologies for the confusion. You know you have that. Anyways,
I've heard kids in the village call me a stag, so.
Oh, okay.
Because
okay.
you know,
I didn't mean any
because of
offense.
my looks, but yeah, I've never been a lord before, so.
Oh, you see, in these lands, the Stag Lord. He is the leader of all these bandits in these lands. You see, they carry these small medallions. So you kind of pick one up and show it to you. And it has, depicting a stag. I think, right, Aaron?
Yes,
Yeah.
the symbol of the Stag-Lord. Like I said, and you've seen all the medallions, the amulets you picked up.
Yeah, I had oh yeah, I think you're muted or something.
Hello?
But I had Keldon had showed him one earlier to demonstrate.
We are, in fact, on a mission here to try and rid these lands of the Stag Lord. if you'd be willing to help us, we would be very appreciative. I think we might have the same goal.
Well, it's. Why do you think this is your goal is my goal? What do you know about this Stag Lord except that you gave it as a title to me?
Well, we know very little about him, in fact, other than he is the leader of this bandit group in these lands, and I pull up the charter that we got from to the lands here.
You should have access to it. Tell me if you don't.
Let me see. It might be in my inventory.
And where?
It's in player handouts. It's handout 1.
Is that in the journal or is that something?
It should be in the journal. Yeah, I'm sorry. I think I need to update the Kingmaker module for it to look good.
If you could throw it up, if you find it, that'd be cool. But anyways.
Yeah, I don't see.
You see it?
Supplemental.
Yeah, I can see it, yeah.
But it's not one of the things in the journal entries.
No, we don't have access rights to
But
it.
I gave you all observer rights.
Maybe some things reset with the update.
Configure ownership. Everyone observer. Now, show to everyone.
It should appear in the journal list, right?
Yes.
Is it an item
it's
already in the journal tab, or is it an item in the companion, Eran?
No, it's in the journal. You should have a folder called Kingmaker and supplemental and in there.
We don't.
We don't have a folder called Kingmaker.
Yeah.
What's
So
it
there's a
work last
done
time?
folder. There's
Yeah,
camping
why
activities, GM screen, homebrew, and negotiation.
You shouldn't have the done folder.
The what folder?
And
Done.
okay, for some reason it's weird. Let's just try and contents to chat. Okay.
So yeah, how did you find out about this Stag Lord then?
Well, we are hopefully the future rulers of these lands. We have a charter here from Rostov. It's one of the biggest cities in around. And we are here on a mission to let's say cultivate the land. We are here to, how would you say it?
Rid
Not
the
civilize it. No, you know.
rid the or
Alright.
yeah, I would almost say civilize it. Rid it of the rid it of its hazards and dangers, including bandits, and then kind of settle it.
Mhm. Like Kelton said, we're here to settle the lands, and these Stag Lord bandits, parasites, they are infesting these lands. They're robbing and pillaging, stealing from everyone here. If we're to have any chance of making something out of this, we need to get rid of them.
Well, to bring back balance to these lands, I will, for sure, be a companion of yours.
Well, it's great to have you as a companion. I can introduce myself as Fish Green Thorn. Nice to meet you.
Hello, fish. What type of fish are
There's
you?
Kelton.
Yeah.
Aha, very
Kelton
funny. I
entered-
get that a lot. Yes.
Like I had
Yes,
never
people
heard
call
that
me
one
s-
before.
People call me Stacklord all the time.
I guess we're even now. I like salmon. Salmon, have you had that before?
Yes,
Do they exist
yes.
in your lands? Oh, interesting.
Have you heard of sashimi? If
No,
not, I can prepare it sometime.
I've
If we
never had
get
that
some.
fish. That's interesting.
It's salmon. It's
Note to
salmon.
self:
It's
add
salmon
sashimi
prepared.
to meals.
It's salmon
Uh-huh.
prepared in the traditional style of my homelands.
Oh, interesting. We have some cooking supplies. We at camp you can try and make some. That'd be love to taste some.
Well, nice to meet you, Fishy.
Nice to meet you too. Let's see.
So
I guess we give him a rundown of everything that's happened. Probably.
yeah.
Feel free
Yeah.
to. Actually, he wasn't here unless you watched the video. He doesn't know, so feel free to say anything you want.
You did watch the really short rewind clips that you made there,
yeah.
not the whole
cool.
session. So.
Those are not all up to date. I'm still working on them because I've had some trouble. But also, yeah, Jeroen knows the adventure pretty much up to this point. So you can tell him I don't know what you've already done, what you've already found.
So
I guess we sit
and-
around
and
the campfire
Who
for a
are, who
while.
are
and
the,
we
yeah,
chat
so
and-
I would really like to know who the three of you are. Like, what is driving you forward in this making this land civilized? What got you here?
So for myself, Keldon, I've always been something of kind of like a silent guardian to the civilized places in this region. You know, there's a lot of dangers and hazards that the civilized people have not had to face because I've taken care of it for them before it even reached them. And when I heard of this opportunity that was being offered in these lands, it seemed like my guiding star, and I couldn't not help myself but to try to partake in this endeavor.
Ah, okay. Your name was Kelden of Rivia, you said?
Keldon Ravenspar. Yes, of Rivia. No. Where's this Rivia you speak of? Good.
And
My name is Rocco.
Rocco, nice to meet you. Where are you from?
Pervoy. Right? Pervoy? Rostov?
You can say Brevoy. You can say specifically from Rostov.
Rostov.
Mm-hmm. And I'm here to make a name for myself, get stronger, be the best swordman in the land. You know.
Well, you for sure take a flourish to it.
And do it in style.
He's a bit fabulous like that. He likes to think of himself as an outdoorsy swordsman already, but
Form is important in life. Form makes things flow. Jojin says spiritually.
sounds very
Mhm.
wise. I don't quite understand, but surely it's too wise for me, to my feeble mind to understand. I'm Fish, Green Thorn. I'm a local alchemist from Brevoy, bit in the outskirts of Rostov. I'm here to open up shop. I'm here to try and make a living. That's why I'm here. And he kind of points to his face, which is like half decayed and like black. You can probably see an image of it if you double click my character.
Mm-hmm.
I had a little run-in with some undead, and they did this to me. So my deity Shaika, he saved me. He put a stop to it. I'm also here to spread his faith.
Well, I'm happy for you that your deity watches over you. And
Yeah, I'm happy to.
I hope you will be able to fully heal your wounds that give you a negative vibe in life.
Yes, it's quite the aura loss. I don't know what if they'll ever go away. I've had them for a long time now, these scars, but and Lindsay over here.
Hi.
And turn to Lindsay.
Like, I'm listening, but she's still writing.
She's a bit shy at times. She's a bard. She likes to note down stories, and
It is.
we actually have a lot of friends back at camp. I'd love to introduce you to.
Okay.
I believe her goal is to write basically an epic of a heroic journey, and we are currently her subjects.
Yeah, something like he said.
Well.
Okay,
nice to meet you all.
I think for right now we should probably go get our horses so we can load up all this stuff on them, and then we'll go back to our I guess you could say our current outpost. It's called Oleg's what is it? Oleg's Trading
Oleg's
Post?
trading post.
Oleg's Trading Post. And yeah, like I said, we have some horses in the nearby distance over this way, and he points over there. And yeah, we would I'm sure maybe oh wait, was there a horse for Lindsay as well, or was she riding with somebody?
She's small. She's probably riding someone. You only have 4 horses.
Yeah, okay. Well, whoever I guess the lightest would be, I'm not sure who that is. But yeah, we'll so yeah, Keldon will go get the horses. Actually, probably just bring them here, and then we'll load up all our stuff, and then head back. I'm assuming we want to head back to Oleg's so that we can put all this stuff away and kind of catch our breath a little bit. Or
Before
what do you
we
guys
leave, however, should we maybe take a look at the place first, see if we can find any clues to where their main camp is?
That is not a bad idea.
Okay.
So yeah, I figured we probably gathered up all the stuff in a spot, all our treasures, and then like I said, Keldon will have brought the horses back. Then I guess we can do like a little bit of a scouting in the area.
Is investigate the right thing, or is there something better?
In terms of exploration
In
activity,
terms of you spending time here, make sure you have everything. You didn't miss anything.
Maybe it's search?
yeah, I think it's search or investigate. Yeah, investigate is. Well, I think. Let me see what investigate says.
Where's investigate?
Yeah, investigate says you seek out information about your surroundings while traveling at half speed. Use recall knowledge as a secret check to discover clues among the various things you can see and engage with as you journey along. So yeah, I'd say investigate or search. No, search is different. Search is about searching for like hidden doors, concealed hazards, that kind of stuff.
I think that will probably be the one most fitting here.
Yeah, investigate.
Well, anything that can help us really, be they tracks, if they maybe have some sort of hidden map.
Yeah,
or...
since it's roughly midday right now, you probably spend a couple of hours till sunset tallying everything that you can find. So roll me a perception check. And let's see if you find anything really interesting.
You want it to be hidden?
Blind, right?
Yes, this one's blind.
And everybody can do it, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You go around
I seem to
searching
roll
it.
pretty good in combats, and the hidden rolls always seem to be junk for me.
We have a really good perception between us.
Why did you add Stag Lord to the name?
Oh, but because he gave me the title in the beginning, so while we were talking, I just added it to my token.
That's hilarious.
Okay. Both of you rolled. Two of you rolled pretty good. So.
Okay.
Let me see. Yeah, I'd say you find those things. So, I will show you that these are the two best rolls. So
Ooh.
you tell me which of you goes high and which of you goes low.
Say that again. You cut
Which of
out.
us go high and which of us do what?
Which of you go high and which of you goes low.
I'll go low. Do you want to go high, Calvin?
I'll go high.
Okay, so we'll start with you. Just I guess everyone stands up and like, okay, let's see if there's anything interesting here. And the first mini scene we have is Rocco over here, where there's a cart full of a wagon full of stuff like equipment. The wagon itself looks half broken down and probably needs some work if you want it moving. But in all the junk, Rocco would probably understand that you can probably make a spike trap out of this.
What?
You can probably make a spike trap out of this.
Spike trap?
Yes.
For who?
So,
For in the future?
Probably plenty of times to use it.
yeah.
Is that card actually something that we could use?
You'll
The
probably need some work on it to get it working. So
Kind of seems broken at the over here, yeah.
So
Okay.
I will add one spike snare to the party stash.
Okay.
The
Is there
next,
any other? Probably nothing else worthy of adding to our stash.
from that, no. But you can, if you want, you can
Okay.
come back and try to fix it. It needs a bit
I don't
of
know
work.
if it'd be worth the effort. Probably not worth the effort.
We see Kelden climbing up to one of the platforms, looking around. I guess
Probably over here.
actually over here. And
Over here. Okay.
yeah, I'm guessing just dragging the body up to the corner so it wouldn't be a problem. And you look around a
Yep.
bit for anything that might be interesting, and you find that in a little bit of a hollow space in the tree, easily reachable from the platform, there is a little stone.
Uh-huh.
It's a pebble, but it's dark. It's teal and weirdly light blue.
Huh. Hey, fish. What do you make of this little thing? I'll drop it down.
What do you mean drop it down?
It's or I mean, he would like to
It's another
sand
one
it
of
down
those
to
thunder
him.
stones you're dropping down at me. That you were throwing. It showed you.
Yeah, no, I mean, he'll hand it down to him.
What is Fish's thing with identifying magic?
Oh,
Can he
Let me see,
detect magic?
yeah, I can do detect magic, but it's not gonna really do. I
It'll
mean,
show
we
the
can try and
presence.
spend. I think is it 10 minutes, or is it an hour to try and like identify an item? Unless
I don't remember.
maybe
Looks
it's just
like-
a recall knowledge if it's not.
Looks like it's an
magical.
exploration activity with concentrate. With a DC set by me. This thing, I would say, your spellcasting ability, right? Yeah, it's not a lot. It's easy, but what you can understand from a cursory look will be dependent on a check. So, what kind of skill do you think is appropriate for this?
First of all,
Arcana?
when I just
Yeah,
check
Arcana.
it with detect magic, does
Oh,
it ping as a magical item?
Definitely.
Definitely. Okay, then I would try and use. I don't know. Help me out here. What?
Oh wait, no.
Can you
no,
just
it's
use
not.
any skill?
It's not magical.
Oh no. Okay.
It's not magical.
No. Okay. Then
It's
I'd
not a
probably
magic
just.
item.
No, it's not a magical item.
Okay.
I'd probably just look at it and do a recall knowledge check on it or something.
Recall knowledge for, let's say, oh, okay, that's a nice roll.
Oh.
Yeah, I would think crafting is probably the right one. So, including all the other evidence you have around this, it's a thunderstone.
Oh.
Okay.
Thank God you didn't give me this too hard, so I might have blown up.
Now on the party stench.
Got it.
Yeah, that's just a normal thunderstone. It's interesting.
I think,
Shojin, you.
Rocco, you
about
can.
it
You
is.
should take that. You have something at range now.
The blasting stone?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
That way you
And
don't gotta pincushion yourself into the close fighting so fast.
and fish digging around in the camp under the platform, you find a hidden stash.
Wow, really? Okay. Hey guys, there's a hidden stash here. Come take a look.
There are some
Okay.
tents, some furs and pelts, probably what they use when they want to sleep, and some other things.
6 pup tents.
Yeah, they had quite the.
So just put it all to the stash.
Yeah, and I would
This-
say that when you the interesting things is you look at the music box and it looks rather simple, but will probably fetch a nice price. And you check out the bottles, and I guess you open one and you smell it, and it almost knocks you off your feet. This thing is strong.
It's like 180 proof moonshine.
Maybe, yeah.
Okay.
I'm not sure if it will make you go blind, but it's definitely strong.
I don't think we should be careful about this thing. This is even stronger than anything anyone I know has concocted. This.
You know
This
what?
will
I'd
probably knock your socks right off you.
make a I don't know what the equivalent of a flaming a Molotov cocktail would be in the parlance of Pathfinder.
Oh, that's an interesting question. I'll have to look it up. Actually, I think an
Yeah.
alchemical bomb, maybe, or something like that.
Yeah. Alchemist
That'd be cool.
fire.
Maybe-
Alchemist fire.
Maybe they should-
Alchemist fire.
Maybe it can function as a lesser alchemist fire.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So
Wow.
we searched out everything here, pretty much, I guess.
Seems like there are no clues to where these guys came from.
No.
At least nothing that I'm able to.
I mean, if they've been here for a little while, the odds are that with the weather, rain, everything else, there any signs would probably just be absorbed by the by the environment.
They are
So
definitely.
I think
You know that they are definitely related to the Stag Lord in some capacity, probably working under
you cut
him,
out
and
related to what?
related to the
You
Stag
cut out.
Lord in some capacity, probably working under him.
Yeah.
And from the equipment you find, this is not a built outpost, but it's definitely a semi-permanent camp.
Okay. So what do you want to do with all these bodies? What do you think, Fish? This is more your realm, or maybe
My realm, I don't
or
know.
Shojin?
Marco, why'd you have to go and kill that last guy? I guess we just have to dump them somewhere. I don't know if it's a good idea. If
Next time,
Probably
keep someone we can interrogate.
No.
you know I love interrogation.
We already
Yes.
tried.
Yeah, I know that the other ones didn't go so well, but
He didn't listen to me at all.
surely next time.
Like, if I was trying to talk to him, and he just dismissed me.
Well, I think one of the good things is we eliminated everybody here, and nobody got away to give warning or anything.
Yeah.
That's one of the more important things.
Yeah.
So
Sure, we
I
can
guess
we can find their camp without clues. Why don't you spend some time searching? We can.
do we want to maybe just put all the bodies in the cart and burn it as a pyre?
We can give them a nice send off using like a cremation funeral. That is fine.
Yeah, I'm thinking if
Yeah,
we
no,
s-
Shoja.
we just-
I don't know how they do it in where you're from, but I don't know if we should give these guys a good send off. These guys are bad people.
well,
If you insist,
Yeah,
burn them, I don't.
The advantage. So why do we burn them in my land? Is that at least they cannot come back as bad spirits.
Oh, very
I like that.
interesting. I've not heard of that.
All right, so
more
the
you
two
know.
options I'm thinking of is either put them up here and burn it, or put them in the cart and burn it. If we want to
I think
consider
the
reclaiming
cart
the cart
would
at
be
some point,
the cart would be likely the best.
yeah.
The card. Would we not perhaps maybe come back for that at some point if
It's possible.
maybe we want to use it for some trade routes in the future?
Well, maybe you want to use the towers as well, right?
The towers probably
Yeah.
not so much.
No.
Maybe we can just throw all the bodies on the bonfire here. I
the
don't know.
towers can cause a forest fire because
True.
they're beside the trees, below the trees. Have you ever been in a forest fire? It's no fun. And I think looking at these
Yeah.
trees,
So
I
we should
think
do
they
it
want to keep
like
growing
here.
for a while.
Next to the water.
Is there enough
Exactly.
like
Meta, but let's not think about this too long, guys. So let's just drop the
Yeah.
bodies on the cart, put
This
the
is
cart
you.
on fire.
This is you.
Go.
Just tell me when you want to keep going.
Well, if not, I mean, we could just do some like gathering up. There's a lot of like loose debris type logs, it looks like. And just build a pile of logs and a pile of bodies, douse them with one of the bottles of liquor, or maybe, light a wick on it, chuck it, and burn them up. But, like maybe like in a nice spot where the trees are not in, going to be catching
For
fire,
me,
like maybe right
for me,
here.
we can just do
The burn.
we see everyone standing around, and Keldon is holding up one of the bottles, shoves a bit of a strip of fabric into it,
Off.
lights it on fire, and like, may you do better in the next life, and then and then we see just you on horses riding towards the camera with fire in the background.
Sounds good. You want to bring us back to Oleg's, or?
You will arrive at Oleg's by the evening of the next day.
Okay. Because we got horses.
Oh,
And all we need to worry
can-
about is traveling. We don't have to worry about.
If you're
I
traveling
mean,
up to 2 hectares, basically traveling 2 hectares is a day.
yep.
Nice.
You
Because we already
come-
like reconnoitered.
Yeah. You come to Oleg's trading post. This and this, and what is all this purple thing? And also, why is the music so intense? Did I set the music for this scene? Apparently. Wait, give me a second. Why is everything moving? Okay. You head back. Who is the
We
marshal?
miss.
Oh,
Marshall? What
yeah.
do you mean?
I was leveling up some of the parties in the background, and I gave Valerie the marshal dedication. But
You gave her
let's-
what?
Let's ignore that for now. When you come back,
I don't see anything, by the way. The scene is black.
you're right. I need to
Your
put your
AC,
character
you are
in
not
there.
in the map.
I need to put your character in.
No token.
Yeah,
You
just
see
check.
now?
I'm assuming. Okay.
So you head back to the outpost. You come in easily. I think that Oleg will not be here. He will be busy somewhere else. And Svetlana will be there, welcoming you
Okay.
in. And you can see on her face, she doesn't say anything, but you can see on her face that she's longing to know how it went. And if you managed.
Hello
Well, good
again,
news.
Svetlana. We have good news. We have the Stag Lord with us right here. He's prisoner.
The, the guy that we
Stop.
captured.
She looks
I'm blind. So
terrified.
the stag lord is still blinded because they still cannot see anything on the scene.
But I
Oh, no,
gave
really?
you a character. You're supposed to see it.
Did you put his character
Yeah, it's right here.
Yeah,
into the scene?
right behind me.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you're there. You're right
Okay,
there.
let's just
I will refresh. I will refresh.
let's take it back here because we're about to end anyway.
Okay.
So what did you tell Svetlana? You say that's the stag lord, and it's like
Sorry, I'm pulling your
No.
leg. It's just a prank. This is our new friend, Shojin.
please do not do that
Yeah.
again.
I apologize. You've been through enough. It's a bad joke.
Did you
In bad taste.
what did you find? What did you do?
We eliminated what was it, about 8 men, I think, altogether? 8 or 9?
I think more than that.
It was in that area, somewhere around 8 to 10 men. They were being led by what was that woman's
X-Lady.
name?
Yes.
With axes?
Kressel.
Cressel.
So,
So yeah, have all been eliminated. We left them as on a burning pile.
Where is the
prior-
capture guy? I want him to hear.
Biden, he is long gone.
Oleg did ask me to not go into the stable in the meantime. He said he'll take care of it himself.
Biden.
Him.
I can imagine what might have happened. I mean, it's been what, 2.5, 3 days, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Yeah, 2-3 days.
Okay. Well,
Do you want to go in and
immediate
check?
threat of that camp. Yeah, I'll go in and look.
You go to the stables, you open the door. It creaks loudly.
Uh-huh.
Inside, you see Oleg's horse standing in the middle stall. He looks at you like he's expecting a snack. You look over to the
Okay.
corner where the anvil is, and you see Biden. He's still there. He seems to be. He seems to have taken some wear and tear, but not enough that you think he's dead. He currently seems
Okay.
passed out. He's definitely somewhat sitting on the ground, tied up very thoroughly, and
Yeah.
hung up on a hook by the ropes that are tying him. So he's never actually sitting down and never actually comfortable. And he looks out of it from your point of view. And when you give it a second, then a man in heavy armor comes out of one of the horse stalls where you see he has stowed his horse. He looks at you up and down. This guy.
Like the far stall?
No, just one stall down from Oleg's horse.
Okay.
Image to chat. I said, image to chat. Okay. Show plus. Did that work?
No. No.
What the hell is wrong with you? Okay, I will snip this and send it in Discord.
Okay.
You see this guy, he looks like a man's man. He's wearing heavy armor. Currently his helmet is off. And he looks at you appraisingly, kind of wondering if you are below him or not. And then he said, "So you're one of those hero guys, huh?"
And who might you be?
He steps forward like a bull, and he gives you a hand to shake, and
Okay.
and when you reach out, he just grabs it, and you can feel it almost having to rebalance yourself from the force of the grab, and he shakes it vigorously and says, "Name's Keston Garrus, sent here from Restov to protect the outpost. You are?"
Excellent. Keston
No,
Garrus, you
he's
said?
not doing the Trump handshake, but he is very strong when he's doing it. He's very aggressive about it.
Okay.
You're one of those Kingmakers?
Please. Is that what they're calling us?
I don't know. Some word going around about people making kingdoms.
Well, yes, I guess you could say that.
I just know I'm here to protect the outpost. They sent me here, but
Who were you sent by?
the mayor of Restov.
The mayor of Rostov? Okay. No, that was the guy we saw at our
Yeah, he saw him with Yamandi.
with Yamandi. Okay.
Where's the rest of your troop?
Well, so I'm the only one in the stable, right?
Yeah, unless someone else follows.
Well, I was actually just coming to check on this individual over here, one of the Stag Lord's bandits.
Oh yeah, try to talk to
and-
him. He wasn't very responsive.
Yeah, I imagine. Does he look like he's like in any kind of mortal danger, like dying from either dehydration or starvation or any stuff like that?
No, but it definitely looks like Oleg has been doing the very minimum to keep him alive.
Okay.
Like I think you can tell that Oleg has been trying to interrogate him. This guy has been trying to interrogate him. Maybe I should add the name to the chat so it will be easier to remember. But
How long have you been here?
Me?
I asked
about,
Keston, yeah.
We arrived last night.
You said we?
Yeah.
There's more than one of you?
Yeah, let's introduce ourselves, and he escorts you outside of the stables.
Okay, yeah. Oh yeah.
So we see the group of all of you as looking at Keldon and Keston coming out of the stables, and he says, he calls over beyond your left shoulder, guys, get over here. We have to introduce ourselves. And three also somewhat heavily armored, more like mechanically medium armored people come out from behind the south end of the stables. And now when you look, you can see they've set up a little bit of camp there. There's a couple of tents.
Okay.
And they're coming over, and he says, this is my squad. These are the hero guys.
Yeah, so I'm sure we'd introduce ourselves properly. But okay. And then well, I'm sure Oleg and Svetlana are very happy to have you here.
Yeah, we're in charge of we've been in charge to guard this place, and technically I'm ordered to not move from this place until a relief comes, I guess in a month or two. But if you are going inside the Stolen Lands often, I'm wondering if I can ask you something.
Ask away.
There's some, I'm guessing, bandit, robber, heist man I've been trying to capture. A bit of a stain in my past. And we think he fled into the Greenbelt, and I would like to bring him back alive.
Who would this man be?
The name you're looking for is Fulgrim Sneeg.
Fulgrim what?
Sneeg.
Fulgrim Sneeg?
Yeah.
Okay. Would give me a basic description of him, I guess. And I mean, I'm hoping he wasn't part of the group that we just killed somewhere around 8 to 10 of the Stag Lord's crew, bandits.
He gives you a quick description of the guy. Just a couple of distinguishing marks enough to tell him apart. And he says, I know your charter basically says that any bandits can be put to the sword, but I would really appreciate it if you can bring this one alive.
Okay. So it doesn't sound like from his description that it was any of the guys we just eliminated.
No, you don't think so?
Okay. All right. Well, we'll take that in.
I'm sure you could
combines
use any help you want. I might be able to arrange some better hardware for you if you do this for me.
You're cutting out.
I know you could use any help you can, so I might be able to arrange some better hardware for you if you do this for me.
Oh, you cut out again.
I know you could use any help you can, so I might be able to arrange some better hardware for you. Some better
what?
hardware for you.
Hardware.
If you do this for me.
Okay. Definitely.
And I think that's where we'll end for today.
Okay. So not quite
thanks for your first session.
I hope you
Not
enjoyed
quite
it.
right.
And apparently I need to make a lot of encounters.
Well, what do we actually plan on doing now? I guess we could make it easier for Aaron to prep.
Yeah, if you could tell me the next plan, that would be great.
Let's is the Stolen Lands map up there still?
You should be able to access it freely.
Oh, yeah, top left.
Okay, there we go.
Alright.
So I'm looking at the Stolen Lands.
I'm guessing you want to basically start by finding the Stag Lord.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna on horseback probably travel for one exploration activity, and then the second one do the reconnoiter activity. To search the hex.
So I guess the question is, where do we want to start at?
What's the pattern? If you could draw it out on the screen, that would be great.
Oh.
Drawing tools.
What's your plan of reconnoiter?
Let's see, which...
We haven't actually reconnoitered in these squares, right? Or hexes, I mean.
No, we did.
I think you did.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, I think that's how you found the Thorn River Bandit camp.
Okay. Well, I guess... Shit, I don't know. We have no idea where the Staglord camp might be, right? So...
No, we would need to walk around, right?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking that we should start... why is my... Okay, so...
Okay, I will tell you this. Not every hex has something interesting.
Oh, currently, yeah, no.
Currently. But I will do my best to make it interesting. And yeah, I'm still reading those books of random things you sent me. But,
oh, yeah, the random tables? Yeah,
but
those are
especially at the start, there are a lot of interesting things almost everywhere.
Okay.
So I'm thinking we should start with the spaces closest to us. So I don't know why my the mouse.
I think that's a good idea too. Yeah.
Where my mouse is, if you can see my mouse, start with this square.
Yeah. So you can draw, right? You can do like do this first.
Yeah, we can. Let's make a nice.
Oh, that's because I'm on the drawing tools. That's why.
Draw freehand.
Wait, so it'll be easier if it'll be like...
Oh, we can't interact with that part of the map.
What?
Oh, yeah, we can only draw on... because we don't have vision.
Yeah.
Oh.
We can't see what we draw, but probably you can see.
Yeah, I need to close off, guys, so...
Okay.
Was a lot of fun. Good night.
Well, you know some of this stuff, so if you have any suggestion or preference, let us know.
Yeah, let's just explore the woods here.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm thinking start in this square.
Oh, here.
And then move down.
Like this.
If you have to go, we won't keep you. Thank you for...
Yeah. Okay. See you next time.
Good night.
Bye.
Cheers. Bye.
Right,
yeah.
Good night.
So like a round pattern like this?
Yeah.
I think we've already reconnoitered these two, right?
Yeah.
All right, so start here and then move out and see what we come into with these two squares.
Yeah.
Or hexes, I guess.
If you can't see my drawing, then maybe you can see my ruler. I'm thinking you go like this and then this.
Yes.
Yeah, we can do that, yeah.
And then
starting
maybe,
with that.
That's what I'm thinking I would do, like expand the search area.
But our charter territory, it didn't go past the Shrike River, right? this is the Shrike River.
This is
I
the
don't
Thorn
know-
River. This is the Thorn River.
This is the Thorn. Okay, and the Shrike
Which
is
one's the
here
Shrike?
before it splits.
Hang
Or I don't know.
on.
Maybe this one down here.
Nah,
This
there's no
is the
territory
Shrike
that big.
River. This area.
Okay. And then when it splits into the Thorn River up north.
Yeah,
and
the
then
Thorn
something
River
else down south.
combines with the Shrike River, and then it goes into the lake. Candlemere Lake, if I remember correctly.
So I'm a bit afraid of exploring past the Thorn River.
It
I
will
don't know,
get
that
more
might be-
dangerous, yeah.
Yeah. Especially
you
if it's not
also
on our
could use the
territory,
XP.
but I don't know.
Yeah.
True.
I mean,
I really
nothing-
like this one, and this one, and anything just in our immediate vicinity too might be a good idea too.
I think
Okay.
you know that anywhere from the road to the north and then more north is rest of. It's safe territory.
Okay. I guess I will ask as well. The road itself are those reconnoitered or?
They are considered
cons-
safe. They're considered rest of. So
Okay.
I would say that you can pretty much disqualify this all the way up to here and on the same line. I guess I need to update my Kingmaker module because I don't have the tools, the Hex tools on,
Okay.
but I'll try to
Yeah,
fix
this
it.
will be our starting.
Yeah,
starting
so
one
I
here.
think Han said that you should go here and here and here instead of the long way around.
I'm scared of going too far. Well, we could do it. I mean, if we find
So
something that's super scary, we
you
could
can
probably
do you can do what we call a breath first search, like this, and like the closest territory first, and then slowly go deeper.
Yeah, what do you guys think? I definitely want to map out our kingdom territory first before we.
The Stag
go further.
Lord is expected to be in the forest, right?
Yes.
Okay, let's do forest then. I don't know if
So
we can
yeah,
take on
start
the Stag Lord
here,
immediately, but
Here.
it'd be good to find out where they are at least.
Well, I mean, that's why we start and reconnoiter each territory.
So
Okay. Yeah,
we're sticking with this idea.
sure.
Okay. Then I
And
know what I have to
maybe
do.
even this one if we don't find anything in.
Yeah, I guess maybe this one, then this one.
No
start.
problem. I'll move this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Okay, then I know what I need to do. I like it.
Yep.
Cool. Wait, so next time and the one after that, Terry won't be here.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
I'm out
You
for
won't
2
be here
weeks. I'll be in Colorado.
Oh, okay. You're going. on
Actually, I'll
vacation?
be. Yeah, it's my brother's turning 50, and so I'm going to visit him, and then also we're gonna do like a camping, boating, fishing trip in Colorado.
Okay, nice.
Now that you're reminding me, I think my brother is turning 50 in February.
Ah,
Or is it October?
yeah. How old are you?
I'm 41. I have a brother that's 9
Oh,
years
okay.
older.
Okay. Yeah, I'm
Okay.
51, so he's like a year and a half younger than me.
Let's see. If you're going to be gone for 2 weeks, 1, 2.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I'll actually be driving on both of those days, so there's no way I could.
So it's your
I mean,
choice.
maybe on a.
It's your choice whether you want to skip it or go down to 3+ companion, because 3+ companion I think is still doable.
I'll let you guys decide. If you guys want
I'd
to
say
do
we
it,
keep going
I mean,
unless Unless someone else also needs to do something, then I think we definitely just skip it.
Yeah, we can discuss
If you
it
also
in
feel like skipping
Discord,
it,
I'm
Aaron,
sure.
just totally as well.
I'm saying let's make a decision by Saturday.
Okay.
Bye.
Make a decision by when?
Saturday.
Oh, Saturday. Okay.
Okay. Good night.
Yeah.
All right.
Good
We
night.
are
Good night,
leveling
everyone.
up.
Great game.
Thanks for playing. See you next time. What did you say?
Ran,
No,
we are
no
up.
leveling, right?
Not leveling yet.
Okay.
It's at
Yeah, we're like
1200.
125 XP short.
We're still newbies.
I thought we'd get more
Almost.
EXP for that encounter, but is what it is.
So how much are we? One.
I'm actually
125 experience short.
Yeah, 125. So 1075 in total.
actually yeah, level up. I think it'll be appropriate right now, and it'll be
Oh.
Okay.
better
just-
for next time.
Okay, so go to level 2.
Yeah. And are you
Sweet.
keeping
Yay!
Lindsay? And should I level her up?
Well, I'm thinking
Uh,
it's either going to be Lindsay or Amiri, most likely. Or I don't know. I mean, Valerie is still definitely a useful companion as well.
I guess it just always depends on who we're missing. If I'm missing, you'd probably want to bring Jatha or something.
Okay, so
Actually,
assuming
maybe she can heal, or
Terry won't be here, then I'm guessing you'll want Amiri. She's the
Valerie.
probably some marshal that can do damage. Yeah.
Probably Valerie.
Valerie or Amiri, one of the two.
Okay, so I'm putting Valerie as substitute for Keldon, Jathil as substitute for Fish, Lindsay
I'm
as
going to.
Lindsay in general, and Amiri for Rocco.
Something like that,
Yeah.
maybe, yeah.
Something like that.
I'm going to
okay.
level up.
Okay. Yeah, and when you have, I already reviewed Terry's level 2, so no problem. But when you have your setup for level 2, let me see it.
Sure.
Okay, that's it.
Awesome. Okay,
Thanks for
let's
playing.
do
Good
this.
night.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Good night. Good
Thank
night.
you.
See you guys. Thank you for the session.
All right.
I need to pee so badly.